Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. This is a new stream that we have for you all. It's an ongoing campaign. We're going to be doing it every other week of Zpocalypse 2. Super excited to be doing that, so we'll get into that in just a second. Looks like we lost Walter. But let's get some introductions going. So who are we? I'm Matt, and I'm joined here with...
I'm Ann.
And I'm Aaron.
And Josh has got TP duties for this evening, so hello, TP number 3.
And I see Julie now.
Hello?
Hello, Joy!
Oh my god, yay!
And then Walter disappeared.
Alright, so we are joined here, and hopefully it's going to be both of them at the same time. If not, it's going to be maybe a rotating ensemble. We'll figure that out. We're having some technical difficulties. But we have the disembodied voice of Julie on stream with us right now. Say hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
So, Julie, you want to give us a brief introduction?
To me?
Yes,
Yeah.
of yourself.
Yeah, sure. Zpocalypse 2, Defend the Burbs. You is a sequel to the original. You started off in the city, in urban, bombed-out, zombie-infested world, and of course now you've traveled, and you are in the suburbs. So you start off with the prequel. Oh, I can see you now.
Hi!
Hello!
You're so pretty. You start off as the Alexandrians, if you will. So your starter people you have, which in the game you can tell by the corners, which are little bloodstained red, are the people who were in the suburbs, and they've been kind of sheltered compared to the hardcore made it out of the city that was completely infested with zombies. So you start off with 2 suburbanites and 2 basic weapons of what they have going. And the prequel is that the storyline is that the urban people have just gotten there and you don't trust them, just like, the Rick Grimes gang showed up and now fans are like, we don't know you. And so you get there, and the Suburbans don't trust them, and the problem being zombies have followed them from the city. So they start swarming your neighborhood, and there are some people trapped in an upstairs bedroom in the house, and you have to rescue them. The city folk sit back and be like, all right, you don't need us, fine, see what you can do. And so now you have to save the people who are upstairs and the second floor of this abandoned.
Sounds good. So we're going to do a brief rules introduction in just a second. Let's go over the survivors first, the characters. Oh, okay.
Let me interrupt you.
Go for it.
I don't think that we got the opportunity, Julie, to tell our audience who you and Walter are.
Oh, you're right.
We're just some people that wandered in off the street.
You looked really sad and lonely, so we kept you. Julie, do you want to introduce yourself as to what you do with Greenbrier?
Sure. Walter and I both do a little bit of everything, but in pertaining to Zpocalypse, Walter did quite a bit of the design of the game mechanics, especially when it comes to combat, all of the dice rolling stuff. I did a lot of the writing, storytelling, some of the design and development of the scavenging, and our third counterpart did a lot of the design and stack, but he's not here. Seeing how great we're doing with just the 2 of us.
We're gonna try really hard to make sure that everybody gets on stream. Josh is trying. I hear his little sausage fingers typing away.
Well, he's messaging me that he's trying to get on, and I've now I built a wall. I barricaded him out.
It's like King of the Mountain. You kicked him out and made sure he's not gonna come back on.
I guess. I don't know how.
Okay, so
You guys continue your thing.
Yeah.
We might try something as we go.
okay.
Okay, cool.
So, can we do a brief rules overview?
Sure. Okay. So
those of you watching this video now know, we did do a spotlight of Zpocalypse 2 a couple of weeks ago. The full playthrough video as well as our honest review segment are both available on our Twitch VODs as well as our YouTube. So if you are looking for a very a more in-depth kind of look into the game, that is definitely the place to go. For this show, we're gonna go very high level, very general. We all of us except for Aaron have played the game at least once.
Way to put him on the spot, Anne.
I played Nuns.
You played
Nuns.
Nuns.
So when you play, you create a pool of what you can roll based on how many survivors you have. So it's 2 dice per survivor, maximum of 4 survivors. Start with 2, so you get 2 dice. When you roll, you have a nice little pool of numbers, and maybe you do really awesome and you have 4 6s, and that would be great, but let's say you don't. Let's say you have a combination that's right, you have a combination. Well, how many dice you can use in any given skill depends on your survivor's skill level. So if you are a 2 in melee, or you're a 1, so Bella, a 1 in melee, which means you can only use 1 die with a melee weapon. So if it's a melee of 5, you can't use 2 and a 3. You have to have a 5 or 6. But if you level up or you get a more advanced survivor, then you could start combining dice to make a higher roll to use that weapon. And the remaining dice, what you can use, or you can shoot. So you can use them to attack, but you can also use them to move up to your slowest survivor's speed. You can search if you're standing on a search location while you're running around the board. But of course, if you do that, and we'll get to that when we get to that. But just remember, if you do, then you also have to determine how many extra zombies you picked up from pulling things and poking in places you shouldn't have. Those are the basics of the mechanics of combat. Of course, the zombies are going to be moving towards the prequel, towards upstairs, as you are in line of sight within the 4 spaces. If my memory serves me correctly. So they're going to be going and trying to get into those rooms upstairs and turning the survivors into zombies, which you would prefer not to do. You would prefer to keep them so that you can recruit them, and then they can, hold additional weapons and fight for you and go do things. So that's the basic overview of what's going on. Zombies are going to try to get in or attack you. You're going to try to kill off the zombies. We have 5 rounds to do it. The number of zombies should be in the prequel. I love it because Walter usually does this one. That was fun. I believe it's how many per player? 2 per player?
2 per player, yes. That's what we have out on the board right now.
Perfect. Awesome. I think that's about it.
Okay, so Josh, why don't you transition us over to the board cam so we can start showing off the lovely board with the zombie population on it.
I gotta do a couple little.
Just a little thing. Well, that's cool. I like what you did with the little layout there, Josh.
Yeah, the overlay?
The layover.
The layover.
Yeah.
So, for our viewers, you'll see in the top left-hand corner, underneath the show title, Maddie Moran and Marceliana. And those are the 2 characters that you guys are going to be able to control tonight. Underneath their names are their stats. So we'll only go through the stats for Maddie. Maddie has 6 health, 1
I put this
smarts.
on board cam. I did not update all the stats on the second one.
Okay. 6 health, 1 smarts, 6 speed, 3 defense. What would you call what's the proper name for the handgun?
Firearms.
So she has 0 for firearms, 2 for melee, 0 is the wrench. Mechanics. 0, and that's for the medical.
First aid.
The next one, I like this.
Sneak. She's very sneaky.
Sneaky. And 3 is the charisma.
Yeah, her talking, yeah. So she can convince you to things because she's all tiny and cute. So she's good. She's good at talking her way out of a bad situation. If she picks up a gun, she's gonna shoot her on foot.
Very cool.
At least now. She hasn't leveled up yet.
All right, and then the next character that Twitch has is, and you want to go with that one too?
Marceliana Van Eschen. She has got 6 health, 4 smart, 6 speed, 2 defense, 0 firearms, 2 melee, 2, I already forgot it. Mechanics, 0
First aid.
first aid, 0 sneak, and 2 talk. I got everyone except for the
Talk.
mechanics. Talk. I will remember the mechanics now.
So she's not nearly as sneaky, but she seems to be handy in building stuff.
Yeah. Very cool. Each of those characters also has a special ability. All of the characters have a bit of like a special ability. Josh, what are the special abilities for those characters?
Maddie has Reckless,
Which means?
-3 health. Your squad gains +2 armor and may move up to 3 spaces.
And Marcialana?
Fateful, once per night, you may reroll any number of unspent dice in your action pool.
That's pretty good.
So I'm playing as Bella Moran and Kenny Maurer. So they have, let's show these off for everyone here briefly. So we got 7 health, 2 smart, 6 speed, 2 defense, 0 firearms, 1 melee, 1 mechanics, 2 first aid, 1 sneak, 3 talk. So I'm a talker.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you. And then we have Kenny Maurer here. He's got 6 health, 2 smarts, 5 speed, 4 defense, 1 firearm, 3 melee, 1 mechanic, 2 first aid, 0 sneak, and 2 talk. And how about you? Who are you playing as?
I have Bjorn Van Eschen.
Bjorn.
And I'm pretty sure we played with Bjorn last time too. Bjorn has 6 health, 1 smart, 6 speed, 3 defense, 0 firearms, 4 melee, 0 mechanics, got it! 1 first aid, 0 sneak, and 1 talk.
Okay.
Bjorn is joined by Summer Morin, who has 7 health, a little healthier, 3 smart, 6 speed, 1 defense, 0 firearms, 2 melee, 0 mechanics, 1 first aid, 2 sneak, and 2 talk.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. What do you got, Aaron?
And Aaron.
I got Carl Moore.
Coral.
Yeah.
Coral.
So he's got 6 health, 3 smarts, 6 speed, and 2 defense. He's got 1 firearm, 1 melee, 2 mechanics.
That's 2
2
melee.
melee.
2 melees.
That's what I said.
You said
No,
one.
You said 1 melee. You said
I don't think so.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Too bad
That's
it's not
fine.
videotaped.
That's fine. I don't think so.
Counting.
0 first aid, 1 sneakiness, and 2 talkiness.
2 talkiness. And then,
And
you're
then we've got Arthur Von Eschen. I don't know if this is going to be Logan Lashley here.
You might die.
Oh, goodness.
He's got 7 health, 2 smart, 6 speed, and 3 defense. He's got 1 firearm,
3
knives,
Nah.
1 mechanics, 0 first aid, 1 sneakiness, and 3 talkiness.
Fantastic. So, Julie, we're going to take our collective defense and add that up for the entire group, correct?
Correct. So you're going to have their health be individual, but their defense is collective.
Okay, perfect.
And the speed for the group is the speed of the lowest speed of the 2 survivors.
You're as fast as your slowest survivor, and you're as smart as your smartest.
So, Anne, just to point out, you have a speed of 6 and 6. So, what's your speed going to be?
12. No, it's gonna be
No,
6.
your fastest. Your fastest is not a 12.
Darn.
I think she did it wrong on purpose.
It's
On-
whatever you want it to be.
on
Like a
purpose.
good accountant.
There you go. All right, and then finally, let's talk about the weapons really quickly, and then I think we'll be ready to start it off.
Yeah.
So, Josh, can you move that off the screen? Can you look on the screen? There you
No,
go.
you can't have
So, Julie, can you go over the weapons really quickly? What each of the different numbers on here means?
I would love want to, but there's a file folder.
I tried telling him that and he didn't listen.
Alright, so your starter weapons also have a couple different numbers. So up at the top, your AP is what number you need to actually successfully hit. So for 6 means if somebody has a 1, they're gonna have to roll a perfect 6 in order to use this melee weapon, which is as you can see, is the little melee symbol. The number in between with the little crosshairs is the range. So this golf club, it's got a longer range. It's got a long handle, so you can be 2 away and still hit your friendly neighborhood zombie and bash its skull in if you can get that roll. The 1 is how many points of damage it does. So if you have a fresh zombie, you're gonna have to whack it twice with the golf club if you're gonna actually kill it. Otherwise, it turns into a crusty old stale zombie. And then sometimes it has some extra abilities, especially if you level up, and so those are the fun little words at the bottom. So you can trade this in for 1 bolts or parts, which is useful if when we get further on into some of our objectives sometimes. In a pinch, you want to just trade it in for scrap parts. And then knockdown is you need at least a 3 melee to do this, but if you a lesser amount, instead of killing it outright, you can trip it up, and then on its turn, instead of attacking you, it's getting back up. So sometimes, even though you may not have enough points to kill it, it's still going to be useful.
So does that mean they actually don't attack? They just get up, or do they not move? They just get up.
They get up. They stay in the same spot, can't move, get up, and cannot attack that turn.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So
But
that's
you need at least a 3. You'd have to be pretty adept at using melee weapons to be able to trip a zombie with a club.
good thing I am.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're ready to start off, unless there's something you think we're missing.
You got some zombies. You got some people up in the 2nd floor.
Yes.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
floor's over here. Yeah.
There you go. You got. Are there supposed to be?
Oh, where do we start again? By the way,
What?
where do we start again? On the
South.
South.
south side.
Off the board.
Okay,
What color are you gonna be?
I'm orange.
It means
Yeah.
Orange. You glad I didn't say banana?
There should be zombies at the doors of the 2nd floor, and there should be a little
Barricade.
thing to block them, so you take one turn where they are knocking down the barricades, and then we're in on
Gotcha.
the 2nd.
Healthy or weak zombies on the 2nd floor.
Or what Walter just typed.
Yeah. Shoot junk walls, blocking the bedrooms.
With fresh zombies outside. Of the
Where fresh zombies outside of the rooms?
Correct
So-
window.
First, yeah, they're bright, shiny, and new.
There they are.
So,
Outside of, like here, outside of the rooms,
Yep.
right?
yeah.
Oh no.
Yes.
Thank you, Walter.
So who is the fastest group here?
I got a speed of 6.
Anne?
I have speed of 6.
Aaron?
Also have a speed of 6.
I'm a slowpoke. So I will not be safe.
What do you have for weapons?
I have a golf club and a cinder block and chain.
I've got a nail board and a wooden slingshot.
So the slingshot's good because it's a longer range weapon, and it only needs an AP of 5.
But it's a range weapon and neither of my...
Oh, so neither of you people could use it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Aaron, what do you have weapon-wise?
I have a nail board and a frying pan.
And Josh?
I have the shovel brigade. We are gonna dig everyone's grave. That's what
Oh,
Twitch is doing.
there you go. We're gonna dig their graves.
Can we trade weapons mid-game?
That
You
Julie's-
cannot trade weapons during combat. You can trade weapons so not for this round.
Okay.
During day phase, you absolutely can do things, but for weapons, you're not going to, during an onslaught, you're not going to sit and negotiate your arms choices while running around with zombies attacking you.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's not your fault you picked up a slingshot and don't know how to use it.
This thing looks cool. I like it.
It helps me find water.
Oh god.
No, you're not a dowser.
Do believe you can give somebody a weapon, but it's not a negotiation or a trade in those instances. But I'm going to wait for Walter to correct me on that because we go back and forth on that. So,
Alright,
just wait for him to dive in and tell me that's wrong.
so who wants to go first?
I think we should make Anne go first.
With my one weapon?
Yeah. You should clear the path.
Can she reach any zombies and attack anything?
I mean, she can certainly try.
I come in here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is 1 or this is 1?
That's one.
This is 1. So I have 6 movement and I'm trying to make it into the house.
And kill a zombie.
And remember, whenever you pass over one of these spaces,
You get a
Okay, well,
gross
first you're
token.
going to roll your dice to figure out what your pool of movement is.
Ah, you gotta
or pool
roll.
of anything
So I have 2 dice.
per person.
per person.
Per survivor.
Person
rather.
or
Oh, that's some great rolling there, Anne.
I hate you, Matt. So I got 2 5s and 2 2s.
Doo-doo.
Yep. So that means, so this is fun. So you have a total of 14
Yeah.
to spend. So if you move 6, you're only going to have 8 left, which means you can only make 1 successful attack and only if you have, which is better than nothing.
Okay.
As much as it could have been.
But she can't even attack with the slingshot because she doesn't have anything. She can only make 1 attack.
And then Elbord needs a 6.
So I can't attack anything.
You don't have a 2 in melee?
Oh, I have a 4 in melee. Oh, so so it reduces it.
That's how many dice you can use.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
use
use up
two
to
to make-
4 dice to get a combined total of whatever your weapon's AP is.
So yes, you could go in and shoot it get 1 shot off. Which, if you have the crusty old ones, you can kill one of those.
Okay, so I would use one of the sets of the 5 and the 2 to cover my AP of 6 on the nail board. Right?
Well, first you have to move. So you would use the combination to move up to 6 spaces, and then you would use the other one combined to use 1 weapon once.
Okay, and I can move up to my speed of 6 spaces because the combination of these 2 die are more than 6.
Correct.
So then I will start. I guess I'd go after this zombie first.
Do eat.
And this is. I want to avoid the radiation. I'm going to go in through the door. And so if I jump in through the window,
So
that's 2.
remember, radiate's bad, but it's not terrible because as we go further, you can spend it for your mutant powers. Walter wrote a text.
Each survivor can hold 1 weapon equipped and then 1 other card in the carried items. During the night phase, you can give a weapon to another squad that is adjacent for 1 AP. You can freely pass weapons between survivors in your own squad, but the weapon can still only make 1 attack per turn. With special traits making exceptions, during the day phase, you can freely pass weapons around.
But we all need the 2 weapons anyway because we don't have extra weapons. So you're just stuck with a useless slingshot.
Thanks.
Unless someone else has ranged.
I do.
But he also has the 3 melee.
Yep, you're not
People
getting. Yeah, I want it. I'm going to knock zombies down with the golf club
Okay.
and yell 4.
Okay. So the radiation isn't horrible because I will get special mutations out of it.
Possibly.
During day phase, potentially, yes. So you can have a max of 1 radiation. It doesn't accumulate.
Okay.
You do take points for it, but you can spend it for mutation powers later. So just saying that walking over it, avoiding it every time.
See, last time we played, we avoided it, and then we couldn't mutate anyone. And that's all we got were mutation cards.
1, 2,
5.
3,
6,
4,
2.
and then I just might as well knock him down.
But he'll get up again.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I went into the radiation, which means I need one of the radiation tokens. And you said that the max, that's not cumulative, the max you get is 1.
Well, no, okay, so stop. Every
right.
time you stop one, you have to take a hit point. So avoiding one of them would be good. Taking the other and taking the hit point would not be bad.
So what if I walked through this and went through the window?
Or you go diagonal.
But wait, does it take you? So 1, 2, diagonal, 3.
Now into the
diagonal
door.
again.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Good.
Doing it.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so I took 1. I've got my little radiation
Yep.
token, and now I'm going to use, let's say I've used this combination for my movement. I'm going to use this combination for my attack. I'm going to use it for my nail board,
Because you can't use your other.
Awesome.
and I'm going to hit this zombie. My nail board does a damage of 1. This is a yucky, crusty zombie, so that should be
Yeah.
enough to kill him.
DED.
He goes
Right.
away.
Dead.
And you
DED
get
dead.
1 victory point. Oh, your little meeple guys aren't on the little tracker. Oh.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to have a little.
There you go, AA run. So if you put us on the tracker, Anne's going to move up 1 victory point for killing that dude.
So I'll be on 2.
There you go.
Thank you, honey.
You'll be on 1.
You'll be on 1. I said
Well,
you
you're
get
Start at 0.
1 victory point. He's giving everyone a requisite 1 victory point just for existing, apparently.
Just you get a
Congratulations.
point.
We need the purple
You
ones.
get a point.
It
Like
makes,
Oprah.
it makes
Everyone
it
gets
for
a
living.
The
point.
purple ones are zombies.
Yeah. All right. So, quick side note here: can you move through other people's groups?
You can move through. You can't be on the same space.
And then also, can you split up your movement? So move half your movement, then attack, and then move the remainder of your movement.
You can in the new game. You could not do that in the original, but yes, you can do that.
Gotcha.
You have to spend 2 different dice to do that, or you can just use the pool.
Actually, let me double check that.
Okay. So, Aaron, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Aaron. Yes, if you spend multiple die. That's what Walter says.
Yeah.
So Aaron got a 6,
2 5s and a 2.
2 5s, and a 2.
That's much better than you rolled, Aaron.
I hate you, Matt.
All right. So, Aaron, what are you going to do?
So we don't want to go in the building and get to the top of the building, right?
Yeah, we want to stop those zombies from eating the other people.
Yeah, so it's going to be the fastest people that want to do that. Unfortunately, I can't really get up there that
But
quickly.
we're almost all the same, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're all 6, I'm 5.
Oh. Okay.
I can do crowd control downstairs.
So then, what? I want to go through. That's a doorway there next to the blue group.
Window.
No, I'm in front of the doorway.
Yeah, she's blocking the doorway.
So you can
Okay.
get through me.
I can.
And then this is a window here. You have to spend 2 movement points to cross over any space that has the exclamation mark.
3, 4 is on her.
But
Then I can-
Julie, correct me if I'm wrong. That does not count towards your maximum movement. So you could still move a total of 6 spaces, but you would have to spend an additional movement point to move through that hazardous movement location. So you would have to spend
Right.
7
It
essentially.
takes
7
longer
to
to
move
climb
6.
through a window than it does to walk through a door.
Gotcha.
But if I can move through,
But it doesn't limit your total movement of spaces.
So you could use the 5 and the 2 you rolled.
right?
And
But I'm
get
saying
there
if I can move through Anne's character, then it doesn't matter. There's no reason to go through the window.
Right.
So I would go 1, 2.
Unless, where are you
3,
trying-
4, 5, 6, and then with the stick, I can attack from 2 away. Okay.
And attacking from 2 away, that includes diagonal, correct?
So I'm gonna
it's
go
not just
Yeah.
cardinal directions?
3.
As long as you have line of sight. So as long as there's no red.
Perfect.
So that would be
So are you
6.
in a room though?
straight in front of blue
Why?
and hit the 2
So
people?
I wanna-
Oh, you
There's
did
a
those
wall.
2.
I
Okay.
was gonna get that one there
Yeah.
because there's a wall here, like the doorway. So I would have to be here to get into that doorway, but this is open
Oh
here.
yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And you have to
would
take a
get one
radiation token.
Where did? Oh, because you're on the radiation.
Yeah.
Or didn't you absorb all the radiation from standing in it?
Aaron was caring.
Don't forget about Carl's special trait that gives him a free point of movement, which doesn't count towards the squad's speed limit.
Once per turn, you may move 1 free space. This does not count. Okay, so I can move 1 closer to that zombie then, and that'll put me closer to the stairs.
Yep. You're the Speedy
nice.
Gonzalez over here.
Yeah, you're going right up there.
Okay.
Now beat them all. Can you beat them all?
Can I beat them all? I don't know if I can. I attack 2?
Well, if you have the AP for it, yeah.
So which one did he had to use the 5 and the 2?
Okay.
That is correct. So you've got a 5 and a 6. What are the
What do your weapons
APs
do?
of your weapons?
A 5 and a 6.
Isn't
look
that
at
cool?
that.
All right. So I guess I would have attacked the 1 on my way by. Is how this will be. Then I'll take the last 2 spaces from the other die
Okay, so you would have stopped
here.
Yep.
and then you would attack that zombie.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my frying pan.
Kill
Smack
that
her in
one.
the face.
Get 1 victory point for killing the zombie.
Color green.
Green.
And then he's going to move
Do
his
the-
final space and then the 1 free space, so he's all up in that zombie's grill, and he's going to bash him with...
My nail board.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Who doesn't love a good nail board bashing?
All right. So is it switch turn now?
Twitch's
why
turn.
not? All right, so what would you do if it was solely up to you, Joshua?
Tank it all.
I'm the tank.
Let's see what we roll first. Because if we roll for 1.
Well, for
not
those
doing
people
much.
who are just joining us, who aren't used to our interactive system, why don't you mumble your way through an explanation of how the rolls work?
Type exclamation point D space 6 to roll D6. Lets you guys play with us and make rolls, and then we're going to use those for the game.
Yes, so you'll see Twist Gaming in chat there, and when Twist's gaming account says please roll X amount of D6s using this command, go ahead and type that in, and our bot will roll a die for you, and we will use those roll results in the game. So that's how you're going to be doing the rolling for your characters. Ta-da!
So we got a 6,
Yay.
a 3, a 4, we need 1 more. And of course, Walter rolled a 6.
Well, there's like, I want to
And
be
then you're welcome.
more.
Oh, and another 6.
All right, so we got 2 6s, a 3, and a 4.
Arkla the snail. That sounds familiar. Was that the... Okay.
It's 2 thinking about.
Okay, good.
2 6s. I just want to make
Surprise is
sure.
awake. Hi, Arkla.
A 3 and a 4.
And a 4.
2 6s, a 3, and a 4. So yes.
So I can go climb through that window and kill that zombie there, right?
On the right or on the left-hand side of the board.
Yes.
From chat perspective.
Yes.
Here?
Yes, I want to kill him.
And you can start anywhere along that home row, correct?
Not
It's
anyone
those
on the
2
home row, just those
spaces.
2
Just those 2 spaces? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Beat him up through the window.
Can you reach through the window?
He's got a shovel.
I have a shovel. It does reach it too.
The window. Yeah. There's line of sight.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye, zombie.
So I kill it. We get a point.
She was trying to shortchange you a point.
I see that. How much movement do I have left?
I have no idea. 1, 2. It's not like I count numbers for a living. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
But
can
you
I move
moved
one more
5
forward?
spaces.
So I can move 1 more space.
Yep.
That's correct.
And then
Do you
I
have a
kill
reach
the other
of 2?
zombie. My reach.
Awesome. Man.
Oh yes, because you have 7 movement, and then you have 2 6s that you could use for your weapons.
Yep.
Fantastic. So give him another victory point for that. And then I guess it's my turn. Right? Right.
Yeah?
Oops. Oh yeah, that's a great roll.
Hey, how's that roll, Matt?
I rolled a 1, a 2, a
Put it in the
4,
board cam.
and a 5. That's not the board cam, that's the hand cam.
Whatever.
Oh goodness. What should I do here? I mean, I guess I should run into the building. No.
Wait, you got 3 people already headed upstairs. Maybe you want to start.
I'm gonna feel kind of left out though, Julie.
FOMO?
Be zombie bait.
You have zombie apocalypse FOMO?
Fine, I'll be zombie bait. Okay, so
Isn't that why you have the big fighter anyway?
Yeah. So I'll start here.
Exactly. You kept telling me you were a tank, right?
That's Josh. So I'm gonna
Just go play around in radiation.
Just go roll around with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's the
And-
speed of zombies?
Yeah. What is the movement speed of the zombies?
So if you look on the card, the horde card,
Which?
so each of the zombies, like the horde, the generic zombies get the horde,
Oh,
and then all the mutates get their own
those
special
mutate
one.
cards, Aaron.
We were missing something there.
Mm-hmm.
Ahaha. Okay, so the Horde card here.
Oh,
yeah,
all the
that's
green
all the
screen.
green
All the green screen.
All the 10.
Horde zombies move 3 spaces towards the nearest squad within line of sight.
So you might not want to move that close. Close.
I'll move there.
Are you in radiation? Because you'd moved diagonally prior to that.
Where I can't see.
Diagonally.
I will move into the radiation because I can ignore the first radiation that I get each turn.
Okay.
He's playing in the radiation.
Yep, I don't mind.
Keep that.
It keeps me warm.
And I glow at night too.
On my own night light.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of my turn. No weapons or anything for me. So, yeah, that's it. So it's now
Okay.
going... That's the end of all of our turn. Oh, don't forget to use the Horde card for tracking rounds. Indeedly doodly. Okay, so it is going to be the Horde turn, correct?
Correct.
Round tracker starts at 1 or the first. This is 1.
So when the Horde's turn is over, I like to go and count down. I start at 5 and go down, but
Okay.
it's up to you.
We will do the countdown method.
I like the doomsday effect of counting down. It just seems to fit. So yeah, I start on 5, and after the Horde's turn, you can move down.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be the Horde's turn now. They're all going to move 3 spaces towards the closest threat within line of sight. So, Anne, if you could start moving those around.
Sure. So.
Well, actually, their objective is to get most direct path to the people upstairs in this particular scenario.
Ah, okay.
Unless within 3 line of sight. And then they opt for fresh, immediate brains versus potential future brains.
Okay, so since these zombies don't have line of sight, they're just all going to start heading towards the door.
The window.
Window.
Yeah. So they move how many spaces?
3.
1.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They can't move through that little do not sign.
Oh.
That's passable terrain. But they'll move diagonal around it.
Yeah.
So this will end up in
1,
the same spot.
2, 3.
He
Thanks.
just felt like correcting you for no reason. Okay, so if you could move those and
1, 2, 3. They ignore radiation, right? Because zombies.
Yeah, they don't care.
Because zombies.
okay, and then these guys are going to move
Towards
1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Okay.
Because they're coming after you, right?
And then finally we have the 2 zombies upstairs. So what are they going to be doing?
We need to roll.
They're going to knock down the junk walls.
Yes. You're going to have chat roll?
Yeah.
And what do they need to roll to knock down the junk wall successfully?
They just need to be there, doing their thing.
Oh, it's
They
not.
need to roll a die. I
So
don't
they
know
need
what it
to.
is.
What did you say?
They need to roll a die. I don't remember what the result is. 8 or higher.
8 or higher. So 2d6s, 8 or higher.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
Oh, 2d6 per zombie. Alright, so this is the first zombie.
Well,
This is zombie
yeah,
1.
it can't be 8 or higher on 1d6, Josh.
And there was a 1, so it's a 6.
That's fine. So they
So-
didn't knock down the wall
So
that
he
one.
stinks. Yes, good job.
Good job.
Good job, Arkla. That's an L. Yeah, that's a 2. So that means we need to roll not a 6.
Not a 6.
Or in this case, a Z.
The Z.
A Z, as our fine folks across the pond say.
You're sad.
H.
A 3.
3.
Okay.
So that's a
So-
5. That is a 5 is indeed less than 8.
Is it?
I think
It's
so.
the zombies and the door, but nothing else.
Could you? What do they do again?
So, Aaron, do you want to go upstairs and kill the zombies?
Constipated cat. I don't know.
Yes. Because I'm right by the staircase, right?
Scratching
Yeah.
coast.
Yeah, this is the staircase right here.
And Arkla said you could just call me Arkla.
Arkla. Or the snail.
No, I think that was "Don't call me snail."
Snail.
This,
So
Well, that's
Aaron rolled a
different.
1, a 2, a 5, and a 7. Rolling on both ends of the spectrum there.
A 1, a 2, a 5, and a 7?
7, yes.
6.
I rolled so good.
6.
That's amazing.
You know.
Too bad we don't make dice.
Okay.
So what are you going to do, Aaron?
Stairs is what? 1 space? Or is it... how's that work?
1, 2, and once you're on the landing...
No, I moved diagonally.
Where? I can't see.
1, 2, 3, and this 3 is the one up here.
Okay.
So you going upstairs?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
And it's just rearranging everything now.
Nobody cares about that.
Okay, so that's 3. You have a total of 3 possible movement left for your turn if you want.
But I need those dice to be able to attack.
Yes.
I have 1...
Now, just remember that the zombie's only going to be moving 3 spaces, so you might be able to go and kill the one and be out of range of the other one.
But I would need to be able to do 2 damage to it, right?
That is correct, yes.
And they both do 1 damage.
So you used your
So
3
yes,
speed.
going to be able to get up.
So I can move my 1 extra space. If I move here, can I see around the corner?
How does line of sight work there, Julie? Is it corner to corner?
Center square to center square, which is why you get the little plus sign in the middle of each square.
Yep.
And you left it up, and there's any red in between, there is no line of sight.
Gotcha.
So if I went here, so I could attack
Because you have a range of 2, correct?
because one of them has a range of 2. Yeah,
Yep, you could
the other
attack.
one doesn't. So I guess that means it doesn't matter if I move or not
Right.
because I'm only going to be able to attack once anyway.
If you move closer, though, it would allow the other zombie to be in range of you, so keep that in mind.
So if I stay here, only one of them can get to me next round.
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm just going to save the other die then. I'm not going to move.
And he's gonna keep trying to get down the door if he can't see you.
Right, but if I was to move here, they could both see me, right? So he would come towards me.
1, 2, 3. That far one isn't.
The far one isn't?
I don't think so. It's 1, 2, 3. It's not within 3.
Oh, they can only see within 3?
So since I'm on the 4th space, then
Then you'd be fine.
But you could chase, if he breaks it down, that's all he does is he breaks it down, and you can chase him and beat him up before he runs in there and tries to kill the people inside.
yeah, I mean I think I would rather be next to him then if they're not both going to come after me because I can only do 1 attack anyway. So I think it makes more sense for me to be there. So then I'll deal 1 damage.
Okay.
So does that mean I replace him with one of the other? Look at this.
And
Look at
just
me
stay
figuring stuff out.
And you get a point for that as well, correct?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Alright, no. He'll be able to see you. He will only be able to move 3, so he. Yeah.
So yes, he will be able to reach you. If you want to take a...
Oh,
That's not back.
so
And you
then-
still have a die left, so you can smack him and
now
run
you're
back.
using out of range.
right. So now I'll move to where the other zombie is and not to where I am.
Correct.
Do you get a victory point from turning a fresh zombie into a not so fresh zombie?
Correct, you get 1 point.
For when you're not feeling your freshest.
And Josh, you were right about they break down the door, but they don't go in until the next turn.
Okay.
All right, so it is either of the remaining 3 of ours turns. So who wants to go next?
Dice out of the string.
And
I'll go next.
do it.
What are you gonna do?
Well, if you're
Roll your
upstairs
dice.
taking care of...
Business, TCV.
Taking care of business.
I mean, if you could get up there and hit that other zombie one more time,
That'd be great.
it'd be great for Aaron, but
So I got not much better than I did last time.
So
Well-
Anne got a 4, a 5, a 2, and a 3.
All these other ones are going to come after us too, right?
yep.
So these other ones are going to go through this
But
window
the
here.
exact same amount. 14.
So if you moved over by that window, can you attack them?
But we just have to save the 2 people, right? At the ends then, or do we have to survive all 5 turns? I don't recall.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
So does this scenario end when we rescue the 2 people, or when all zombies are dead?
It ends either when all zombies are dead, or when you get to the end of the days, or if both people are dead.
Okay, so we need to be able to survive then. So we could kill some preemptive zombies coming in here if you want to help me out with that, Anne.
That's a good idea.
I know, that's why I suggested
I
it.
hate you.
Kill the zombies trying to come in through the window.
I don't have anything with reach. No, my nail board does have reach. They're all gonna come after me though. So do I just want to position myself?
If you go over here,
Yeah.
and you and I could take out this set of fresh zombies.
I'm right there though. Oh no,
Which one are you?
Red.
No, I'm supposed to be blue.
Well, you're not.
Yeah,
and
you're.
you switched with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stole blue.
That's why I'm confused right now.
Yes, that's why I'm extremely confused. I'm like, I am not. I'm the blue mini.
Okay, I stole blue. We figured it out. Let's continue.
So, since I'm red,
Yes.
it would make sense for me to help Matt with that one single zombie.
These
So
are two
you
zombies.
The smaller group of zombies. Whatever.
It's still 2.
It's still 2.
Whatever. The zombies.
Yeah.
And you can go take care of either the other group of zombies.
Do you remember what I rolled?
Nope.
14. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. They were right in front of you.
I thought those were mine.
Nope.
So you think I should go over here?
Yes, go over there and get killed by those zombies, please.
It's for the good of the settlement.
So in the meantime, while Anne's
Do
attempting...
it. Do
You could also
it.
just walk kind of like in the middle of the room, so they'll just like kind of get close to you, but
1,
not
2, 3.
on top of you.
What? 4? Hide in the corner? Yeah.
Yeah. So when they come in, they're just gonna run after you as they're
2,
trying to go
3.
upstairs.
curl into the
Fine.
fetal position and start
crying.
crying.
Oh, this is what she's good at.
I hate you all. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because they can't make it to me by next turn, but at least somebody will be in my area so that I can kill them.
Sounds good.
Alright, Matt, you want to take care of those other 2?
Yeah, so I'm going to move forward 2 spaces to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack... That was my 2 there. So I'm going to attack that first zombie with my golf club. So that is going to be the 2 4s I'm going to use for that one. And that is going to then knock the zombie down. It does 1 damage and knocks the zombie down. So Anne, can you please up my victory points by 1? Thank you so much.
They
And
knocked
then
it down. Or how
for
many points was
I had 2 4s.
So you're using both fours to knock it down as opposed to doing 1 damage?
Well,
1
it's
damage or knockdown.
it's not both. No, it's knock down an adjacent target after making a basic attack with this weapon.
Okay, so then if you attack it once, it should be a gray.
Oh yeah, I need to swap that out for a
And you
stinky
get 1
zombie.
point.
Okay, and then with my other survivor, that's Bella, I am going to use the Cinder Block and Chain, and I'm going to use that to hit this zombie here, the standing one. Okay, so Josh, I'd appreciate it if you focused your attention on the standing zombie to try and kill that. Give me another victory point, please.
Sure did.
And that is going to be the end of my turn. So Josh,
Great,
do...
turn.
Alright, waiting for one more d6 to roll. So far we got 2 4s and a 2.
Okay.
And a 1.
Yeah!
Alright, so how far do I need to get?
1, 2, 3.
You don't need to... He doesn't,
4.
You have a reach of 2. You don't need to go outside.
So I can do it from the window?
Yes.
You get center to center without crossing a red line from there?
Oh, no, you cannot.
There's no red there.
Center
You can see through the window.
center to center, yeah.
I think you meant this
No,
way.
no.
Oh, there, yeah, no.
You have to
Center,
go
you go-
1.
From here
Yeah.
to center here.
Center to center is fine.
I'm fine?
Is
Correct.
it?
There's a card right there.
Because it's center to center of that spot.
And it goes right through the wall.
Yeah, it intersects the red.
Mm.
So I need to go through the window.
You need to go through the window.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
1, 2, 3. It's
1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5. You need to
You
use.
can move diagonal.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so use one of my 4s,
Okay.
and I'm there.
Yeah.
I beat the standing one for
By
shovel.
the way, I'm pointing here and I'm counting, like on my screen.
So you beat that one with a shovel, you kill it, so it's going to give 1 victory point for Joshy Bear. So thank you for shoveling that zombie.
How,
there
how
anything-
does Josh have so many victory points?
I don't know.
Did you kill something last time?
Yeah, I killed 2 things last
That's
time.
what I thought. Yeah. 1, 2.
3 points.
3.
They have numbers on them, and just so you
Okay.
know.
Well, then.
Yes, you should probably be in the same spot because we've done the same amount of damage.
Wait, what are you doing now?
I have
Don't touch
one
the
left,
board.
so I can move one space, but there's nowhere for. I can't go back through the window.
There's nowhere for I to go.
Yeah.
So I will just hang out with the zombie knockdown. And laugh at it. And start digging a hole, put its body.
Okay, so
With my
now
other shovel.
we move the doomsday clock.
No, zombies
No.
go first.
Zombies go first. We should have moved the doomsday clock
They should have
before.
last time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the zombie's turn.
Correct, Mundo. So the zombies are all going to move 3 spaces closer to the sound of the screams.
1, 2. Oh, do they actually move 3 spaces, or no? They need to obey the. It's harder, so it uses up a space.
Correct.
Yeah, they still also, even though they don't care whether they're able going through the window, it still takes some time to get through them.
1, 2 can share a space.
Right, so that one zombie has to go in diagonally.
You can't go in
Oh.
diagonal though.
Yeah.
So he's just
He's stuck
Outside.
outside
he's stuck
watching.
outside watching.
This zombie here is going to stand back up because he's very upset that I golf clubbed him.
I would be really grateful if y'all started moving in this direction.
Nope.
They're dancing.
All right, so
then
we
we
have the
get
2
some-
zombies attempting to break down the junk wall, so we're going to need 2 sets of 2d6 rolls.
No.
No?
Oh,
they're gonna go after
there's
Aaron.
a survivor there, so they're gonna go after
That's
Aaron.
Well,
Right.
one of them's going to go after me. The other one's not within 3 spaces, so
He's
he's
gonna
going
move-
to try and break.
No, he's going to move towards you.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Cool.
in line of sight, so he's gonna move towards you.
That's fine.
Now that he has a zombie next to him, what happens?
That's on this card here. Each squad that is attacked rolls 2d6s. Any Z's rolled result in a
You're
critical
gonna have
wound.
chat roll them.
Okay.
The squad then takes 1 damage per weak zombie and 2 damage per fresh zombie.
So it's only 1 weak zombie.
So it's going to be 1 damage that you take.
How does my defense work?
So it goes through defense first. So you just kind of shrug it off. You don't get any damage. So you just take your wheel.
But I lower my defense?
Yeah, you lower by 1.
Okay.
Oh, so no
So
Z's.
it's like you can choose. Your defense is actually more like a buffer, so you can use your defense, or you can use the help of any individual survivor.
Oh, so it's a pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
getting your health back's a little hard. So
Well, sometimes it depends on what you have. If you have a lot of duct tape, you can, wrap up your padding on your makeshift.
Walter, Aaron seems like a good guy, but I was hoping he got a little chewed on there.
Oh, no, I'm going to clean house now.
All right, so the zombies nibbled on Aaron a little bit, but he's okay.
No, well, he rolled a 5 and a 2, so I thought that he wasn't going to take
He
any.
takes a damage.
He still takes damage.
He doesn't
He
take
doesn't
a
get a
critical
critical
wound. A
He
critical
doesn't take a
wound.
critical hit, he still takes damage.
Okay.
Critical wound would have been like, oh, he gets his hand chopped off.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Aaron, you want to go first and kill the zombies up there with you?
Yes, I do. I need
All
some
right.
dice, please.
Oh, you're not allowed. Sorry. All right, let's see what he gets.
Got a 3.
A 3, a 2, a 4, and a Z.
Luckily, you don't need to move the one in front of you.
I don't need to move to hit
Okay.
either of them, actually.
He's going to reach
Okay.
2.
So that needs a 5, so I'll take these 2 and hit the first one with my frying pan.
Okay, so that one is dead, and I'm not allowed to touch the board anymore.
Correct.
So green moves up a point because I'm green,
And
not
then-
red. And then we got a 6 for my nail board, so that's going to shrink this guy down 1. And I can only attack twice, right? Because I only have 2 weapons.
Yep.
That is
So
correct.
even though I have another die,
So the other question is, do you want to wind up moving so he can't reach you on the next turn?
and what am I? I'm going to go downstairs.
Yeah, you could run
You go
downstairs.
downstairs. The zombies downstairs.
No, I don't want to go down
You don't want to go downstairs with all the zombies?
into that cluster.
You just going to leave me there to die?
Correct.
Well, you could run into this room over here.
So he can move 1, 2, 3 spaces. So if I move 1, 2, I'd have to move 3.
You're out of line of sight now, so he's going to try to break down the door.
Oh, so all I have to do is move here.
Out of sight. Out of line of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, and then he's going to try to break down the door, then you can go over there and beat him
And
out.
to
He
smack
breaks
him in the
door.
back of the head.
Yes.
After, yes, cool.
I like it.
I'm done.
All right.
He's not very smart that you just smacked him and hit behind the wall.
All of you guys have abandoned me here with the zombies.
You've only got 6 of them in the immediate vicinity.
Oh, Jesus.
And they're all fresh.
The nail board's got a range of 2.
Right.
So you could hit that zombie, or the 2 zombies, from where you're standing.
Well,
Can
you
I?
can only use it once, right?
Well, that's 1,
Yeah.
2.
But that's like an L. It's
Still two
center to
spaces.
center. Okay. So I need to make
She
a
can't
6.
grasp the concept of diagonal.
It's really tough for me, guys. Okay, so I'm going to use my 5 and my 1.
See, Walter says, Anne's got it. Everyone take 5.
I'm going to hit this one. I'm going to make it a yucky zombie.
And Dan.
That's all I can do. So now
Yeah, you
I
should-
want to get out of line of sight. I have 7 more that I can do. So if I go here,
And Dan.
I'm out of line of sight, right?
Indeed.
So
Well-
1, 2, 3.
Don't you want to lure them over there?
So maybe stay within line
So
of
if you
sight.
stay in the
Three?
doorway, right?
1, 2, 3,
So that way they'll see you,
You.
and chase. Give chase.
4.
Right.
Yeah.
So that way they'll just move closer to you.
Yeah.
But they won't go upstairs and try and eat the people.
All right, so Josh, since you're faster
Well,
than...
these guys don't see me. It's just these ones.
That's fine.
So these guys
at
are
least
gonna
now
come
it's
for
not
you.
all of them.
Okay.
So
But
Josh...
you were right, because whenever they head for first, they continue through that movement. They don't stop in movement and go, oh, wait.
I can
here."
see you now.
Yeah. They're stupid. They're not quick reactors.
So I rolled a 1, 3, 4, Z.
You gotta take care of that one.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life.
So now you're gonna take care of that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to knock this one over. Day is dead. Give me a victory point, please. So I'll just use my Z for that one. And then I have got...
5 of them.
Yeah, I've got 5 movement that I can do. I don't know where I want to go, though.
Maybe you want to go like here or here, because if they're gonna come straight through, that'll all be in range.
2, 3,
1,
4.
2, 3, 4...
Can you get over into here
This-
to lure these ones straight through?
Through the window?
So that would be
You're,
1...
you're next
Through
to
the
a window,
window.
aren't you?
Oh, that is through a window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I cannot.
You still move 5 spaces. It's just going to use an extra 8.
I can only move.
Right. So you're
okay,
so
you're
you're
right.
double. Yes, you have
Gotcha.
enough dice
You have enough
to
dice there.
Okay, that works.
and then that way you'll be in line of sight and they'll come towards you.
Perfect. So I'm going to move 1, 2,
I think you got it like a sentence ago.
3, 4, 5, and that's technically 5
That's
there.
fine.
So that is going to lure those zombies in, and they will be just out of reach of me as well.
What we like to call an over-explainer.
Yes.
Alright, we just need one more d6 to be rolled. So far, we got a 4, a 3, and a 3. And a 6.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Makes up for your 1.
No, it doesn't.
I
So,
would just like to point out that Walter keeps messaging me. He's very sad that he's on this right now.
It's rule 3,
It's always
Okay.
Josh's fault.
no, I'm going to try to add him one more time. Maybe.
and the whole stream's going to break.
Maybe it'll break.
Everything's gonna implode. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Why did you kick off Walter?
Josh said he was stealing his thunder, so he kicked him off.
Alright, so.
What are you going to do with all them dice, Josh?
I don't know.
All them dice up in your rice.
No.
No.
No?
Because
Eh.
I can't get in there and, like, just tap at him.
Just tap it in.
That's really Mr. Walter.
She said before that you and Walter are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and that's why we can only see one of you at the same time.
Hey, you got.
Absolutely. Like, we have not been at the same convention in like multiple conventions. It's always been one or the other.
We have
It's been
reach
crazy.
too, right?
Yeah.
What
so
if
I
you-
can kill that gray zombie, can't I?
You can
Then
kill-
run back?
I was gonna say you can kill the one outside the building.
Oh, can I?
I think so.
Does he get radiation for it?
Yeah,
Wait, how?
going around the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
Oh, cool.
I'm
And
not.
then I'm out of line of sight for the
For,
two.
for the two that are inside,
Okay,
right?
correct.
So you're just gonna pick off that one that's on the outside.
Is that what you
but
want
I
to do?
can't.
Radiation.
Is that what you want to do? Though?
Yeah, I can do that.
1,
So I get a radiation
2,
token?
3, 4, 5, 6.
And then I take
You
my
know,
shovel.
if I gotta put up with this until you're
Can I do
dead,
that?
Shovel
Your
him,
hand
Josh.
was literally like
I
an
can
inch
only
and a half
shovel one
away
of
from
them.
them,
I
and
can
you're
only
like,
hit
give
it
it to
once.
me.
Shovel
yeah,
it.
put it in my hand. Look, see what I've done to my pile now?
So I can only hit it once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can only hit it once?
Yeah, I can't hit it
Oh,
twice.
because you don't have enough points.
But wearing the same outfit, like the exact same shirt and pants. I mean, we all wear the Greenbrier Games t-shirt and everything, but we'll have to wear like the same hat or something to keep this stuff.
So I hit it once with the shovel.
Okay.
Yes, we went
Walter's
over
gonna have to wear a darker colored
Same.
wig.
You're blue.
I will invest in a wig.
I
I
hear
heard
Walter.
it!
Here, Walter. I just can't see him.
No, Walter has the gorgeous, luxurious hair. I'm the one who's gonna need the wig.
Right, can you see my photo there? That's exactly what I was looking for.
The Ent? Is that what that is?
Oh. So do we get the voice? Do we get the disembodied voice
Yeah,
of
I guess
Walter?
Yeah, I'm actually a bunion on one of Julie's feet. I'm just a very smart bunion.
that's it.
Now I understand why you're wearing sneakers at the convention. Had to keep him quiet.
There you go. So that's going to be the end of Josh's turn there. So it's going to be back to Zambi's turn, the Horde turn.
Ready? So they're all gonna move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Because now it's finally gone through the window. 1, 2, 3.
Nope,
No,
towards
towards Josh.
No, those two didn't see me.
the
No.
stairs.
But he's got line of sight here.
No, there was a zombie there.
The zombie
They don't see
blocking
through
it.
that zombie.
Well, they don't see through the zombie. But what if I move this horde first?
The zombie was here.
They,
So they would see.
through zombies. They see you.
Okay.
Alright.
The voice of Walter with reason.
Okay, so let's say they all move at once. Then the original starting position was here. Then both of
Yeah.
these lines of sight would have been clear.
You're right.
And that rhymes too.
Now they're
1.
And it rhymes has to be true.
here.
Life rule.
That's the rules.
3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
No.
3.
No.
No.
What do you
Gray
mean?
guy's
No?
gonna attack me.
Yeah, the gray guy's going to attack Josh.
Oh, he didn't make it through the window.
So it's gonna move one space and then it's gonna.
And now he's going to attack Josh. So we need 2 d6s to be rolled. And any of the 6s or Z's count as a critical wound.
So I take a,
Well, Lynn ripped off. Let's do it.
Let's beat up Josh.
you're being
Look
a
at how
bitch.
excited Julie is. This is
4.
my favorite.
A 6. Let's get a 6. I'm
God.
D6.
Oh, it's a 6.
Yay!
Alright, so let's get a critical wound card.
The
Critical
wounds in
wounds.
here are nasty too.
So, you gotta pick which survivor it's gonna be before you see the wound.
Alright, so chat, you guys want to hurt Maddie or Marcelina?
Marceliana.
Oh,
He can't speak.
Sebastian.
That was close enough.
Yeah.
That was very.
Yes, I give him a thumbs
Round
up
of
for that.
applause.
It's much
Reasonable
better than
approximation.
Sebastian.
Sebastian. E for effort.
Effort spelled with an A. Who's it gonna be, Josh?
I'm asking chat. This is chat's character.
Josh.
Honor to remain impartial, but one of those characters has a much more hateable face, so maybe you should put him up. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't hit me.
What? Now.
I think we should nominate Josh to get the critical wound.
Personally?
Whatever it says on the card, I'm gonna do to him.
Oh, I was mistaken. Actually, they have equally hateable faces. I was thinking of a different character.
Stop it. You stop it. You are so mean. More hearts.
They have the same amount.
Yeah, that's the same amount of health.
She has more brains.
Smarts.
Smart.
It says it right there on the card.
He can't
That's
read.
smarter.
Did
But
you
Maddie's a better talker.
go to... I hate you. Just like every fiber of your being.
Yes, let the salt flow.
It's lime salt.
So do you want the little kid that,
Finish your sentence there, Josh.
or
I like how the question Josh posed was, so do we want to hurt the little kid?
or the other, not so little kid?
This is why I don't let him watch my children.
But you've let him watch your children.
Yes, you
Nicole
have.
supervised.
No, you guys have left me with the kids.
They can fend for
Did
themselves.
Chad flip a coin or something of that nature?
Josh, just pick one.
Roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or a D2.
Or a d2.
That's called a coin. It's the coin flip.
There you go.
They say hurt the little kid. All right, so we're hurting Maddie.
And you have received a psychological wound.
That sounds appropriate.
I am a deer in the headlights. They are everywhere. No one is safe. We are already dead. This... What is that
Survivor
symbol?
may no longer be assigned.
Oh, is that the survivor?
Sure.
Yeah.
So this survivor may no longer be assigned to guard during the morning step. The kid can't guard anymore.
Because
You've
the kid's
seen
already
too
seen
much.
too much.
I've seen some sheep.
She's been places.
She's little. She can crawl into those really
Yes.
small places.
Yes,
She'll
traumatize
crawl
the
in
child.
corner until she finds a companion to be her playmate until somebody tells her to look at the flowers. It's just, we've now made the whole storyline complete.
Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
All right, so that's the end of.
Did they roll to try and break down the
they're
junk
trying to
wall?
break down the door.
So that's 2 D6s and the total needs to be less than 8, correct?
8 or higher breaks it down.
So it needs to
Can I
be
help
less
you?
than 8.
Ugh.
I rolled a 6 and you rolled a 5.
Hey.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
And
so-
11 is more than 8.
So,
So,
it is.
so they knock it down, but that's all
that
that was their whole action,
That was
right?
their whole action.
So you have 1 round to kill them off before they go nom on some people.
I believe in you, Aaron.
You can do it.
You can do it.
So it's our turn.
It is. So everyone, we can get rolling. Aaron, do you want to go first and take care of Mr. Zambi?
Yeah, and then what do I have to do with these people up here? I just have to go touch them, or
Just keep them alive till the end of the night.
Tag.
Tag, you're it.
Don't go touch them. They're already traumatized.
Don't touch. Don't touch them.
No bad touch.
No bad touch.
Oh, that's Aaron's nickname, Uncle Bad Touch.
Can we not? This is not. Let's not make this a thing. I'm gonna get a phone call from the school.
good thing we're switching schools.
This-
It's fine. They don't know us there yet. So I'll take a 2, and I'll move there, and then I'll take this 5, and I'll smack him with the frying pan.
You get a point.
Don't. No. Let it go.
The 5 has a red star on it. Does that mean something?
But
On the scoreboard, the 5 has a red star.
I believe that is only for... I thought that was for the zombies only, or is it for us as well?
No, that's
Yes, dude.
Okay.
I forgot Walter was there because
Yeah.
I can't see him.
So what do I win?
You win a skill
You get that after the night, right?
Yeah.
after the fight.
Oh, after
That's
the
true.
Okay.
See, slow your roll.
Okay. So is there a benefit to my going into the room with them?
Not at all. It'd
Not
be
at all.
more beneficial for you to
Come
come downstairs
downstairs
and come help us out with these zombies.
Okay. So then 1, 2, and then 3,
And that would take you to there.
which would be there.
No, the landing's the same land. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh.
Thanks,
Josh.
Josh.
Pointed to the other spot.
Okay. So then I
Have you
can.
guys been tracking rounds?
Yes.
Yes.
They have been.
We have, this is the second to last round coming up, so
Plenty of time.
we got this.
Okay. So then I still have my Z left, so I can attack that one
Corrected
in
window.
front of me and turn him into a decrepit one.
Ugh. Thank you, AA Ron.
You got it.
Okay, so I'm going to go next now and attack the 2 zombies in front of me. So I got a 5, a 5, a 2, and a Z. Fantastic.
Ooh, it's a great roll.
It's an okay roll. Okay. So I am going to use a 5 and a 2 to hit this one zombie, turn him decrepit, and he's going to be knocked down as well. That was the golf club roll. So if you could give me a victory point from that. And then what I'm going to do is use my Cinder Block and Chain. I'm going to spend my Z for that one, and I'm going to do a damage to this zombie now. So that's going to be a Decrepit Zombie.
Hey,
And
Walter?
Yep.
The Cinder Block and Chain, was that Zach?
Was that what?
Zach. Zach's creation? What?
Oh, wait, get out of here.
What?
That was Zach.
Who is Zach?
Zach has a knack for, like, what would be a good weapon? Yeah, Cinder Block. We'll wrap it with some shade. People would do that. We're like, nobody would do that.
it seems a little unwieldy, just saying.
Well, like a mace, but nobody uses those anymore. Nobody, like, I can only imagine somebody, like, smashing their own teeth in. But in Zach's world, he would use it expertly, by the way. He would be fine.
He'd be fine.
We could hand
Melee
it
skill, very important for Cinder Block and Chain.
Yes.
All right, so then I am going to use some of my movement points to just run away a little bit to make sure that they don't come after me and hurt me. So I'm going to move over there, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
They're all gonna come after Aaron.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was a dick move.
Okay. Give me.
Would you like to go now, Anne?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. See, the chain. I can see it's taking some level of, I don't know, even unskilled.
So
being able to
Anne,
use it. But putting the Cinder Block just seems like it's so balanced.
I'm gonna have to. Well, I can use one of those. I can use my nail board to hit this zombie and make
kill
it
that one.
no zombies.
Okay.
Zombies.
Zombies. That's it. I can't, even with the rest of my die, I can't hit anything.
Why?
because she's only got one weapon.
Because the other one's
Oh.
a slingshot that she
Yeah.
has no firearms.
Good job, Anne. So proud of you. All right, so Josh.
Do you have any abilities that help you out or no?
No, they're defense abilities. Do I want to move out of the way? No, we don't want everything to attack Aaron. But I do kind of want to be out of reach of the one zombie.
You go out of reach, he's just gonna turn around and go after her.
Aaron.
That's fine. I'll
It'll
take
be
the
fun.
hits.
Okay, so Josh, your turn.
Trying to think how I want to do this. So I got 2 5s, a 4, and a 1. I need 6s to hit with my weapon. I can make 6s,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't mind helping Aaron and hit that other one, but I can't.
I mean, you could ignore that zombie, run inside, help out Aaron, and then the zombie's going to have its own struggles trying to climb through the window.
That's true.
Remember, it's only got a movement of 3, so it's going to take 2 of those movements to go through the window.
Wait, I want to back this up.
Nope, not allowed. Sorry.
Should I have made the fresh zombie a decrepit zombie? No, because I got hit twice. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Right. So you're going to take just as much damage, but you'll have less chances of having a critical wound done to you this way.
Makes sense.
I do have once per night, you can re-roll any number of unspent dice in your action pool, so I can kind of re-roll everything.
At least re-roll a 1.
I need to spend my dice first before I can, like, because I use re-roll all my unused.
Okay.
So, like,
Oh.
I can't just re-roll one. Like, I need to use the other dice before then.
Okay.
So that would be kind of re-roll my whole hand.
Why don't you just...
Also use some for movement.
It still might be more beneficial for you to run inside and hit the 2 standing zombies.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
movement do we need to get inside?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would put you in range of both of them.
5 full movement.
Yep.
So I do 5.
So that'll put you right here. And I'm assuming you have reach on your weapons,
Yes,
right?
I have reach on both
Okay.
weapons. So I can use the 1 and the 5 to hit one of them, or I can re-roll all 3 of these and hope for a 6 and a combo of.
That would
so,
be better, I think.
yeah. So let's roll 3 d6s.
So you need 12 out of those 3 dice, right?
I need a 6 and then 2 others that add up to 6.
He needs at least
Oh,
one
you need
6.
an actual 6
I need
Yeah.
an actual 6.
So 4 and a 2 is a 6.
and a 5.
Wah, wah. So unfortunately, you're only going to be able to hit one of them.
Okay.
So which one would you like to hit?
The closest one, obviously.
Yeah, I'll hit the closest one.
All right, so he's going to get a victory point for that. That zombie's dead.
And then only move 4 spaces, right?
You move 5.
5.
No, you're right.
I
4.
moved 4 spaces.
4
Yeah.
actual spaces.
So
5
I can
movement
technically
points.
move 2 more spaces.
That is correct. Because where you're standing right now, that zombie's going to be able to come in through the window and hit you.
Okay.
So if you move over a space forward, let's say, then that would take you out of the range of that zombie that's outside.
If a zombie is adjacent to 2 survivors, do they both get attacked, or we just choose one of them? Alright, so I don't want to be adjacent to Aaron.
So you want to go here?
Well, you could be adjacent to Aaron as long as you're both not adjacent to the zombie.
Yes.
So if you move forward 1 space here, you would be adjacent to the zombie, but the zombie's not adjacent to Aaron.
I'm going to get
And-
followed by 2 zombies.
1 zombie.
Because
Because
this
the other one's going to take its turn to stand up.
What about the yellow
1, 2, 3. It's only going to make
It's
it here.
equidistant from Anne and yourself.
Oh.
And it was
So-
already going after her.
Okay. Sure. I'll take the one zombie there.
Okay.
Zombie.
What do you call a fast zombie?
Zombie.
Gives that a click.
Alright, so it's the zombie's turn.
It
And
is.
we're going to need some d6s to be rolled because
Why is that?
everyone's getting attacked.
No, I'm not getting attacked.
Almost.
He ran away like a little
Aaron's not getting attacked.
Alright, so first one's for
pansy.
me.
So he's going to go 1, 2,
2,
3. This one's going to go whoop up to you, and that one's staying put.
Yep.
And the other one gets up, but
Doesn't do anything.
Right.
Because never going to keep him down.
Alright, so 2 5s against me, so I'm okay. That's what we get for Anne.
2 5s. You're cutting it close there, Josh.
Close.
But no
Just
scope.
enough to make him sweat.
So please reduce your armor
Oh,
or
by
health
2.
as well.
Oh, by 1.
Or health, depending on which one you want to do.
No, I know. I want to keep my health.
if you are the one that rolls a 6, I will end
You're
you.
welcome. That means the next one is going to be a 6.
Correct. Because that's how it works.
That's how math works.
Yay, probability.
I don't think that's how that works.
Stop eating your fingers.
I'm getting anxious.
Why is that?
Because I'm going to die.
You won't die. I'll just get a critical wound. You might get your hand lopped off or something.
I like my hands.
What do you need hands for? Come on.
It's another one!
Alright.
So rolling 2 1s means you just automatically die, right?
No. So I take 1 damage?
Correct. So you have 1 less defense. There you go.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't go
Not
up?
1 more, no.
So-
that one zombie is not adjacent to Aaron because that's a wall, right?
Correct.
I
Correct.
can't see them.
That is
Board,
correct.
So.
Can you please change the round tracker? So this is going to be the final round, and it's going to be our turn now.
We got to kill some zombies. I'm going to need help with this one.
So how?
They can take care of this one.
Where is everyone on the point tracker?
What does that matter?
Because if we're not up to the location of the skills, I'd like to get the people that are close enough to the skills. That way we get the skills.
Josh and
for
I
the
need
next one.
skills. Everybody else has skills.
Okay, so if the 2 of you deal a damage, then you'll get a skill.
Yeah.
Did I get my point for last round?
Yeah.
I gave you a point.
Okay.
That's a great
3?
roll. Too bad you could only attack 1 zombie.
Sally sucks.
She got a 6
why
already.
did you only attack the zombie?
Because she's got the slingshot and she's got nobody with firepower.
Oh, well, she can use her bare hands. It costs her 1, she has to take 1 health hit, but she has a Z, so she can do it.
You take a direct point of damage, but you get that skill.
Does she
Yeah.
need to roll for a critical on that, or no? That's only when the zombies physically attack you.
Right. She hurts her own hand punching, but she can.
So there you go. You could kill that zombie if you want.
Should I do that? So if I take...
You should totally do that.
Why? Because
Those are good.
but Matt's gonna come over and kill it anyway.
Now she kills him.
Just play.
Hey, it's Anne's choice here.
Okay, but if I... So the advantage of me taking 1 more victory point is I get the skill.
But-
So that's fine, but I don't get anything for going a point beyond that, other than having an additional point.
You feel better about yourself.
Correct. You guys are going to reset those points at the end of the prologue anyway for chapter 1.
Not if I can
it's
manipulate you into
just the
doing my
skill
dirty work
going
for me.
chapter 1.
Why are you talking
Right.
over?
So-
That's
so-
gonna be
Sorry.
To punch it through the head.
So as long as she does the 1 damage, then she's going to get the point, and it
doesn't matter. who
doesn't
kills
matter
her.
about dealing damage to herself. I don't think that's a smart.
But it's night now. I wish I had known that. I didn't realize that earlier.
Oh, I thought you just
I
didn't
didn't
want to have.
realize that you didn't have skills for your.
Yeah, for the slingshot.
I just wanted Anne to feel like she
Bad
wasn't
about
as
myself.
useful as she could be.
Punch it in the head.
Sure, okay.
Do it.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna hit it, and then Matt'll kill it. That way I don't have to take the 1 point of health damage.
Oh, maybe I don't want to help you now.
You will do it. I didn't see where that was a question. So now you move me up.
Nope.
So she can stand on mountains.
All right. So my turn.
No.
Oh.
Do I have to go back and punch it?
No. I can still kill it.
Okay.
You only need to move 2 spaces.
Yeah. And
Is
I have,
that how diagonal
I have
works?
3 melee on this one. So I'm going to spend the dice for that. I'm going to use these 2 to activate the golf club. I kill that zombie, so he dead. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
I kill the one zombie that's all by himself in the corner,
All by his lonesome.
and I get a point. And then I'm just gonna kind of move away from the other zombies.
You can't kill him?
Nope. I roll 2 3s and 2 2s.
Oh.
So I need a 6.
Ooh.
I could use up to 2 dice for that, but
Hey, Ron? Means you're going to have to do the dirty work here.
Oh, you need a dice to do that?
He needs 4. Oh, okay. So he got it. He got it.
A 5 and a Z, so that's my 2 attacks. We'll use this 1 to move forward 1 space.
and he did.
Ende is dead.
Yay!
And Aaron is the zombie hunter because he's got 8 points and we all are stuck in.
It done did it.
He done did it. He done did punched it in the butt.
And why are you running away?
Because you're ugly and it scares me.
Plus she threw stuff on the floor.
That was just mean.
Did you cry?
I done messed up those zombies. Hey,
That's like
Ron.
my goal. Once a year, I want to make you cry on stream.
It's more than once a year you've done that.
So what do I win?
You win a prize. Fabulous prize.
Yeah. Matt will take you on a date. We can go shopping together.
In and out burger.
Yeah. Burger, yes.
That's so romantic.
What am I reading?
If you win,
Where's that?
right in the green.
I can't see. Oh, if you win.
No, do it in your nice voice.
If you win. Oh yeah. Do the happy dance. You have moved on out of the city, and now it's time to do what everyone else does. Get a vehicle. You should go for something sensible, good gas mileage, and maybe a spiked grill. I like it.
I like it.
You're shopping, you know.
I mean, I want something that's not too flashy. It's got good, family
No, you gotta do it
capabilities.
in the voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do it. Do it in your voice.
No. Okay, so then draw a random survivor from the bottom of the survivor deck for each objective token that went uneaten by the zombies.
We get 2 survivors.
So we're gonna get 2 survivors. We got 2 newbies. These are gonna be the people that were hiding out in the bedrooms.
2 random ones, is that what it said?
Indeedly doodly.
Oh, but you could see them. Alright, well, so
That's just the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
I'll just take the 2 at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, so who do we have here? We have Meli Cuerda, 8 health.
Ooh.
2 smarts, 5 speed, 1 defense, 1 firearm, 1 melee, 1 mechanic, 2 first aid, 1 sneak, 3 talk. And she's a universal donor. You may give up to 5 health from this survivor to any other survivor in this squad
cool.
or another squad in a range of 1. That's really handy.
That's very handy.
Yay, Melly!
And then we have Jennifer Edwards. Jennifer Edwards has 9 health. 2
Brawler.
smarts, 4 speeds. She's very
Ugh.
slow. 3 defense, and she is the brawler. -1 health, deal 1 damage with a range of 1. Oh, that's really good. That's going to be an AP of 3 for that. That's
So, what I've noticed is you've shuffled in the Wasteland characters, which is cool. It's giving everybody a sneak preview. But this is going to be useful Wasteland.
As you see.
Oh.
Because she is the Wastelander. She
Ah.
can jack you up. Which it gives us a nice sneak preview of our expansion that's coming out, and just let you know that.
All right.
Good job, Josh.
I took out the 2 cards Walter told me to take out last time, which is the guys with the green blood on them.
Yeah.
Didn't know there was other cards in here that were not.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, that's really what I'm hoping everybody will do anyway, but just so you know.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody out there, then she's on that for game.
So she's got 1 firearm, 3 melee, 1 mechanic, 0 first aid, 0 sneak, and 1 talk. She's there to
So if
kick
you
ass.
want somebody really strong like that, make sure that you keep your eye out on the Wastelander expansion.
Good job, Anne. So,
I'll send you that $5 later.
Alright,
No worries.
gotcha.
so then the house is yours. Draw 5 food, 5 resources, and 2 armory cards.
Ooh.
Armory.
1, 2, 3.
So Anne, why don't you tell us what food we got?
5 food and 5 resources.
Well,
right?
you get to
Yes.
eat nothing. We got. I love these cards. Like, I'm going through this, and I remember the things that I really loved about the game.
2 armory.
Yes.
So we got 2 preserved cans of vegetable stew,
Veg stew.
veg stew. A preserved can of dog food.
Ooh.
I really hope it's Blue Buffalo because I feel like that really best meets my nutritional needs.
MEATS.
Organic.
Meats.
Organic. We got some rum,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
vodka,
Oh yeah.
And coffee.
and coffee.
Oh, we get Irish up the coffee. That's
Yes.
good.
It's good, Murphy.
Here's some. We also got some resources.
Dark roast, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got some nuts and
Super
bolts.
important to not get apocalypse to maintain
Your quality coffee beans.
We've got wood.
coffee.
I've got wood.
We've got a power adapter.
Ooh. Some spare parts.
A pile of computers.
That's
We can get on the internet, guys.
the interwebs.
And some ammo of assorted calibers.
Ooh. So it allows you to reload a firearm. Handy dandy. So
We've
we're
got-
also going to get 2 armory cards.
Yeah, we got some sneaks.
Sneaks.
Those are some chucks.
Oh yeah, some chucks. I like it.
They look like mine.
That is sneaky. This survivor
And
has
a low
plus 1 sneak, and faster. This survivor has plus 1 movement as well. That's pretty nice, especially for me because I'm slow.
With the new girl, I was really slow.
Oh yeah, that's good to bump her up.
We've also got the flaming super soaker.
This is Matt's favorite. When he had so many ideas. He's like, well, actually, you could do this to make it really happen.
Yeah.
Can you please make one?
Oh, yeah.
We would not get in trouble with that at all.
You have the torch already.
Yeah, the map gas torch, even better. So it's the Flaming Super Soaker. It's an AP of just 4. It's got a range of 3. It is a firearm, and you're going to roll the blue die with this one. So that is gas powered. Reload this weapon by spending gasoline, not ammo. And then empty the clip. So if you Z it, if you roll a 6 on this, distribute 3 wounds among up to 3 targets within a range of 3. This weapon is out of ammo. That's really
So if
good.
you want to spend it, you can basically run out of ammo for it. Otherwise, you roll a blue die, you get a click, then you're out of ammo. Otherwise, it still has gasoline in it.
But you can also use that vodka you found as fuel, in case.
It's a super soaker filled with vodka. Why haven't I thought about this?
I'm sorry, Matt, but I'm pretty sure that I need to take the super soaker.
Why?
What? Because of Arthur's more power special ability.
And that is basic attacks with gas-powered weapons deal plus 1 damage. Yeah, you.
You can have my frying pan.
It's got a happy face.
You can cook.
Thematically.
I think your other survivor should have the frying pan so you can cook
Oh, is one
while you're
one
doing it.
So then, number 3 here is if you are playing campaign play, see victory points on page 33. So let me.
How much do you love this book?
Oh yeah, the book's fantastic. Victory points. Every time you kill a weak zombie, we get victory points. Level up phase. Whenever a player passes a milestone, there will be a level up phase immediately after the current phase. Reveal cards from the top of the perk deck equal to the number of players plus 1. That's going to be 5 cards from the perk deck. Following turn order, each player who passed a milestone on the Doom track in the previous phase will have the option to select a perk card. When a perk is selected, it is immediately assigned to one of that player's survivors. Replace the chosen perk with the top card of the perk deck, and then the next player makes his or her choice. Once every player has made a choice, put the remaining perks back on top of the deck. If you do not take a perk, the milestone will be wasted. If no perks can be chosen by a player, for example, there are only mutations available and no one has radiation, reshuffle and draw a new set of perks. There is no limit to the number of perks per survivor. So we're all going to have one perk available to us.
So I'm going to flip all these over, and then we pick? Is that
yeah, let's go with Aaron. Because you have the most points, why don't we have you choose first?
Okay. So the first one is a skill. This says, bolt actions speak louder than words.
Nah.
This survivor gains the +1 firearm skill.
Ooh, Anne.
Do I put these in the camera so we can...
Oh yeah, let's pass them over here.
This is my rifle. This is my firearm. This survivor also gains +1 firearm
The
skill.
flavor text is great.
Ooh. So actually, Aaron, this would be, what is your firearm on your gas-powered guy?
Just one at the moment.
So you could use that to
Taking
be able
one
to
of
roll
those
two
two.
die.
However, Aaron, Josh, and I all have radiation, and we also got some.
So this next one is a mutation. The mutation is ham-fisted. Spend 1 radiation to gain this perk. Beefy. You may equip and use 2 melee weapons.
Ooh.
The second weapon's basic attack costs +1 AP. Sausage fingers cannot equip any firearms.
Oh, so Anne, you're terrible with the firearms anyways.
So Sarah might want to do the dual
Get some
melee.
sausage fingers.
Get some sausage fingers, yeah.
We also have a second mutation.
Actually, it'd be really cool for you to give it to Bjorn because he's got 4 AP for the melee. So you can just be like, I'm gonna hit everything.
So the next one is Eagle Eyes. Spend 1 radiation to gain this perk. Precision. Basic attacks with firearms deal +1 damage. Farsighted. Basic attacks with melee weapons cost +1 AP.
God, Aaron, if
So
you...
you get that gun and just do 3 damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Until it runs out of... Until it...
And then you just fill it up again.
Yeah, with the vodka.
Skill.
Or the rum.
You guys shuffled these before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Putting zombs in ditches when my trigger
That was my
figure
favorite.
itches.
I'm happy.
This survivor gains +1 firearm skill.
So we have firearms for days here.
Yes.
So Aaron, which
So
one of
when you
the...
take one, it will get replaced from a new card from the deck.
I believe I will take the mutation one.
I like it.
Which mutation? The range?
So,
or
yeah,
the
The
melee?
eagle eye one.
Eagle Eye, so that's going to be spend 1 radiation token to gain this perk. So basic attacks with firearms deal +1 damage, but it's going to be 1 harder for you AP-wise to hit with your melee attacks.
Which person are you attaching it to?
I'm giving that to Arthur. Arthur von Eschen.
Okay, and now we deal the next perk card from the top to replace
Correct. So that is replaced by Lesson 1. Use the pointy.
it.
This survivor gains +1 melee.
I like that one. Use the pointy.
Okay, so they're going to gain +1 melee.
So who's getting the next choice?
Up to you. I really doesn't matter to me.
Who's orange?
I am orange.
Okay, well you have the next most points.
Okay, cool. So I cannot gain the mutation. So it's either do I want to get +1 firearm or +1 melee.
How's the slingshot? So, because Anne can't use the slingshot. So you can
It's
switch
5 AP, 3 range, easy reload. Reload this weapon if you get a...
You could use an AP1 to reload it for free. So it's got unlimited ammo essentially.
Okay.
So that's the nice thing about it.
But I think you want to keep the golf club on your one guy.
I do, just because that skill's pretty sweet. But what I could do is I can give the firearm to Bella, so she could at least start using it. An AP5 isn't terrible for that,
There's only 1 die.
but it's a 5, so it's a 5 or 6. So you're talking about it's a 33% chance you're going to be able to get that. So I think that's not terrible. So
Over
I'm going
4
to take
dice.
putting zombs in ditches when my trigger finger itches.
I think you really just wanted it because of the flavor.
Maybe. Maybe. All right, so what's the next card from the top of the skill deck?
And the next one up is training. This survivor gains AP4. Choose a survivor within range 1 to gain 2 life.
Ooh.
Prerequisites. is 3 first aid, only usable during the night phase.
Does anyone have 3 first aid?
What was the new character we got? The trans.
Oh, the universal donor?
0.
Yeah.
2.
2. So it looks like no one's got
1,
3.
1.
Yeah.
I have 2 and 2.
I got zeros.
I have 2 zeros. So that's the card if you want to put it over. I don't know how well it's going to show up. Actually, not.
Not terrible. So Anne and Josh, you two could duke it out for who gets to choose next.
I'm going
Right.
to take the mutation.
Okay.
That's how duking it out goes. So I took the mutation, spend 1 radiation to gain this perk. Here is my radiation token, and we're gonna make Bjorn beefy. Bjorn already had a melee of 4, so now he can use 2 melee weapons, and the second weapon's basic attack costs +1 AP.
Nice. Fantastic.
You're spreading into the Hulk.
And I'm sure Bjorn is a small child, so he's like a very small the Hulk, kind of like Baby Groot.
A small the Hulk.
And
Not
so,
as
but the fun part about it is the starting people are backwards, and so it's 2 families, and Bjorn goes to like Viking camp.
This is very appropriate setup for him, though.
So yeah, no, we kind of tried to make him more berserker because the way his dad described it, because his father was back there, it's like, here are my children, all my girls, so sweet, they love animals. My son goes to Viking camp, and I was like, what?
And then there's my son.
Alright, well, what's the last card that we
Viking
got?
camp sounds awesome.
Oh, the last one is a skill.
Ooh, a skill. Invisible souls leave 308 holes.
That's perfect for you because you have no soul, Joshua.
This survivor gains a +1 sneak.
I have a little girl who's seen too much, so she is sneaky, so she can be extra sneaky.
Invisible souls leave 308 holes.
You're gonna open your eyes, you're in nothing, you sense nothing, you hear nothing, and then you turn and she's like right here staring at you.
God. Hi.
Every one of those.
She's gonna whisper.
Yeah, she's gonna be doing this.
Would never imagine the things I've seen.
She just starts petting you, staring into your eyes.
That's what the kids do when you wake up in the morning and they
So-
want something.
So what's the
Are you
option?
up?
+1 range, +1 melee,
Or
the
for an
s-
AP of I can't read that.
That's
He doesn't have
that's
enough
the one
health.
I don't have. I think the skill's the best shot for us, just because I have melee of 2 on both of them. I don't have a ranged weapon, and like an AP going to 3 isn't gonna really help. So I think being sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky. All right, fantastic, Aaron. These go back on the top of the skills
Back
deck.
on the top.
Yes, sir.
That's an interesting strategy.
All right, so
So who gets the 2 new characters?
There's a process for that.
If we want to duke it out, or we could be civil people.
I'm sorry, have you met us?
I don't know. Just saying.
So what is the process for that again?
So everyone's gonna roll their action pool like it was their turn. So since you have 2 survivors, it's 4 dice per player, and then you're gonna be able to assign as many dice to one of your survivors as they have talk skill. You're having a contest to talk. So if you have a guy with 2 talk skills, you can use your best 2 dice.
So I have a talk of 3. I have a max of 13 there. So I rolled a 13. And you've got a max talk of 2, so you're gonna roll 2 dice.
How do you have max of
You roll 4
13?
dice. You
That's-
pick 2.
No, roll
5.
4, pick 2.
Right.
Right. Oh, of the pool that you rolled, you could max 13.
Right. You need the other die.
Why'd you give me 3?
Because I hate you.
Z's. Damn.
Also, Anne failed.
I failed. I can only use 2 die, and I could max out at 8.
That would be a 12.
Joshy Bear.
I'm waiting for 2 more rolls. So if I got 5 and a 3, and I can use up to 3 dice.
Okay. So
So
if you get another 5, then we're tied, and then we have some problems.
Emotionally?
Physically.
Mentally.
Oh, we have mental problems for sure.
So do we do a roll for each character, or do we do like highest to lowest?
Yeah, you do highest to lowest, so highest gets first choice of the 2.
Aaron's got 12 right now.
It was too slow.
Oh, 6.
Damn it.
Thank you, Matt.
And a 1.
No one. So that still puts me ahead of you.
Josh is
so I get
first.
first choice.
I'm second.
So can I say two characters?
Sure.
So you've got the brawler, and then you've got the blood transfusion lady.
Guess which one he's gonna pick.
So I would like to point out here, Josh.
I know.
Tank.
He knows.
I
It's just like
you
I
have
would
the
like.
lower speed.
He's just like I know.
They both have lower speed.
Yeah, they're both gonna bring the speed down.
I know.
Right. So I'm actually happy that you rolled a higher number, because I think I'd like to be able to be more mobile. I think that worked out very well, especially because I have this guy with the extra space.
Ah, yes.
So me limiting myself with a 4 or 5, I don't think would be.
Gotcha. So I don't know what you're doing, Josh.
I'm gonna pull up a chat.
There you go.
I hate you, by the way.
For what?
I just hate you.
So what's the next step?
See chapter 1 in the storybook.
Yay!
Where is chapter 1?
This is fun.
Page 17.
Oh, okay, I went the wrong way.
Oh, it's in the other book. You're looking at the rule book.
Thanks. Okay, so
No, I was thinking of the rules for the
Oh.
regular game. No, go back to the beginning. Yeah, there you go.
okay. So chapter 1. Survive till you drive.
The heck out of here.
The heck out of here. After a quick survey of the property, you're ecstatic to discover a beautiful truck in the garage. Okay, it's not beautiful, but serviceable. Okay, it's not really serviceable either. The Zmobile is going to need a lot of work and a little luck, but it should be up and running soon. All you need is to build a workbench and gather a few other components. You'll need to go out scavenging to get the pieces you'll need, but more importantly, you'll need to be alive when the job is done. Time to lock it down. So, objective, complete the fix the truck crafting card and use the truck to get away from the house before it's overrun. Note that you'll need to craft a workbench before you can fix the truck, and more importantly, you'll need to stay alive for a series of days, long enough to gather the components you need to get the engine running. So, boss, the game is over with. All the survivors die in the same night. The night phase begins with the doom track at 30, or the day counter ever reaches 30. Alright. Special setup begin on the day phase on day 1. Your arm's in the way. Set the doom track to 5 plus 1 per player. So it's going to be 5 plus 4, so that's like 73.
That was fast math.
Easy.
And then use the prologue setup for tile placement. So Aaron, can you set the doom tracker to 9, please? That's the purple.
Put him on 9?
Indeedly doodly.
Okay.
So starting this chapter without a saved game. Remove the starting survivors from the survivor decks. Are we applying that, or we have a saved game?
We have
No, you guys are currently continuing from row, so you're good.
Okay, cool. Additional rules. Remove the radio card from the resource deck and place it off to the side. Do not re-add the radio card until instructed to do so by the storybook. Start playing. Begin on day phase of day 1. See day phase on page 29 in the rulebook. Okay, so we're in the day phase.
Right, so you just basically ran through a night phase as the log to kind of get a feel for. Day phase is when you're doing a lot of your exploring and building. Would you like me to continue?
Of course.
Alright, so first we have to determine who is the leader for the town. Actually, Walter, I'm gonna have you answer this. How do we determine who the first day 1 leader is?
For the first day 1, it's random. From then on out, there'll be another contest like there was for the top. For this one, you guys should roll. It's random. You guys also reset on the victory points, so you go back to 0. You're starting a new chapter. But not the zombie. The zombie stays where you put it.
Okay.
You're going to want to give each player the colored tokens that match their player color. The ones that they're called survivor tokens. They've got numbers on one side, numbers on both sides with stars on one side, non-stars on the other.
And of course, you're going to want to use, you're going to have all 4 of them, but you're going to use as many as you have survivors.
Right, and so the numbers on those tokens correspond to what slots you have the survivor in on your little squad board.
Josh, can you move the pole?
I can.
Josh, move the pole.
You have to be more stern with him.
Why don't you just put that on top of the board? Because we don't need the board right now.
He just doesn't want to do it.
No, I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
It was just gonna.
Keep talking. We're totally listening.
All right.
So everybody's going to roll, and whoever is the highest is going to be the leader for day one. For
And-
chapter one.
So what are we rolling on, the talk skill, or is we're just 1d6?
You're just rolling one die to randomly determine.
To determine who the leader is for day one for the first time.
Well, I rolled a 1, so clearly I'm leadership material.
I rolled a 2.
And you are one, the first player.
I also rolled a 2.
So none of us really want to be the leader here, apparently.
Chat rolled a 4. Chat says we will lead you.
There
Okay. Lead us into the
Thanks,
abyss.
chat.
Thanks, chat.
Alright, so starting with Josh, he will put his number one. So looking at your people, whoever's in the first spot on your squad managing board would be number one survivor.
Okay.
You put the number one and on the one of the either scavenge, craft, guard, or rest in the number one
Let me do
position.
this. It's
What?
my color.
There is a limit to the number of survivors that go in each one, so 4 survivors can go scavenging, 3 survivors can craft, 2 survivors can guard, and any number of survivors can rest. Resting is good, you get some hit points back, but while you're hanging out, you make some noise and the doom track goes up. Guarding manages that doom track, and the doom track controls how many zombies are going to show up. Crafting, you make the awesome stuff you need to win this chapter, and other things to fortify the home. And scavenging, you're going to read little mini stories, go out and then deal with the challenge, and hopefully come back with some loot, maybe some survivors.
We got armory stuff during that last phase. Should we have divvied up the armory
Yeah.
stuff?
You're going to allocate that stuff. You can either do it the friendly way, or you can do it the not friendly way.
All right.
I think-
The friendly way, but I know how you guys operate.
I think Aaron needs the super soaker full of booze.
That's so he took that, but now we still have Chuck's.
And I think
The
Chuck's
Chucks
is
are
going to
gonna
go
go
for
to
whoever
Jennifer.
gets... yeah.
Just so they're not at
So
a speed of
attach
4.
Jennifer to the Chuck to the shoes.
She comes with her own pair of sneakers.
You don't want the frying pan?
Good night, Ark.
Do you
Well-
want the frying pan?
Do I need, if I have the gun, I don't need 2 melee weapons,
Then
right?
that's fine. I will take the frying pan.
So where is the super server?
You had it last.
No, he did not. Don't put words in his mouth, woman.
So Chat has chosen the doctor.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to take Jennifer.
Yep.
Do you
So-
want
I will take the slingshot from you, and Matt can just punch things with Jennifer
to? That works.
because that's her skill. And I have 1.
Does she take 1 damage when she punches though?
She does, but we're out of weapons. So hopefully we find some more.
Right, because we only got 1 new weapon, and we got 2 new survivors.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So, what should I do with my sneaky survivor? Is there anything that's good
So
for sneak?
whatever you do with low, you have one survivor who cannot do
Guard duty.
That's the traumatized little child.
Is she in your number one slot or your number
Yeah,
two
she's my
slot?
number 1 slot.
Okay. So you're gonna pick either scavenge or craft. Does she have any mechanical ability?
Nope.
Then I put her on scavenge.
All right, she's gonna go be a sneaky scavenger.
Makes sense.
The more people you send scavenging, the easier it will be to succeed that story.
What is the skill that's used for scavenging, or does it change?
It
It's
changes,
the
and you have
the
choices.
variety and balance in your group's party that goes out's abilities is smart. Not always, doesn't always happen, but it's always a good to try at least.
Craft uses the
Wrench.
The wrench, yeah.
nope
Mechanics.
mechanics skill.
Mechanics, yeah. It's a wrench.
It's
Okay,
a,
so
it's a bit of a
neither
wrench.
and guard uses which skill?
No skill.
No
Doesn't
skill.
actually use a skill, you just gotta be
Although Bjorn has an ability for guard, doesn't he?
Yeah, so flip everyone's survivor cards over, because on the day side, you've got different things.
That's
going on.
right.
Your stats are the same, but you've got a new trait, and you've got an objective that can be completed
Okay.
during the
We got coffee. Summer is a coffee addict. If the survivor is fed by coffee, your squad gains 2 That's victory points on the back?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
But
need
to
coffee.
drink coffee, you gotta make the trash can kitchen first, which is one of the crafting cards.
Bjorn has Lucky, which is a skill that you were discussing. So when the survivor goes on guard duty, draw one additional. That's a resource card?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bjorn's going to be the one who's going to go on guard duty, but he's in my number 2 slot, and we need to place the number 1s first.
Okay, so I'm going to take my number 1, and I'm going to go crafting with him because he's got a daytime ability of Forethought, which is crafting costs 1 less parts or wood for the survivor down to a minimum of 1.
Very cool. I'm going to take Summer, and she's going to go... She's got no craft skills, so she is going to go scavenging.
I am also going to craft because Carl is a tinkerer, and crafting with the survivor costs 1 less computer chip widget thing.
Very nice. All right, so now that Josh is quote 10ing right now, we're gonna do back
over
to
him?
him.
Who's his second survivor?
His second survivor is going to be Marcelena von Eschen, and she's got 2 of the craft ability.
So what are the things in the back though?
Oh,
Our daytime abilities. Is anything
daytime ability is Dreamer. If this survivor crafts a fortification during the morning step, gain an additional star. So what are the stars? That's a victory point?
Victory point.
Yes.
So
He'd probably pick craft. He'd probably pick craft as well.
okay.
So that fills up crafting.
So then my second character, Bella, has a ability called Home Alone. As long as the survivor does not go out scavenging, build 1 free sandbag at the end of the morning step.
Guarding it is. Or rest.
Guarding would be good, and then Jennifer is actually very good at guarding as well if no one else wants to do that.
Bjorn
Did you do my number 2?
I did. Crafting, yes.
What does Jennifer have? Because we would get an additional resource if Bjorn does.
Oh, that's good. Jennifer's got pay 1 heart to reduce the doom track by an additional 1 when on guard duty. So I could lower the doom track by 2.
That's a good. It's good.
I don't mind taking her out scavenging.
Melee is very good at scavenging. She gets +1 melee and +1 ranged when scavenging.
Okay, Aaron.
My third person.
I was going to go scavenging with my second person because I have an objective to scavenge some stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like Jennifer's going to be resting.
So what's the rewards of the stars?
Well, there's a
Well,
4th
what's-
spot on scavenge.
Stars are your victory points.
Okay, so you get a victory point
Yes.
for. So I get a victory point for doing crafting with one character.
And who has? You have
There's 1.
here
So
in
you're.
Melly, Josh.
Yeah, melee. So I sent her scavenging.
Okay, so that leaves Jennifer, and since there aren't any other spaces, Jennifer will stay and rest.
So
Even though
I just saw that I have an ability here on my number 1 survivor, Kenny, which is survive a night of combat with one of the Moran girls in your squad at her max health, which I did, and that's a reward of 2 victory points.
So do you start this one with victory points then? Is that what this is?
Yeah, you will, because that triggers in the day phase, and you actually reset it during the night phase, so yes.
yeah.
Very cool. So then with my third character, that's Jennifer Edwards, I'm
Rest?
going to, that's the only thing I can do. I'm going to rest with her.
Take it out.
Nap time. All right, so that's going to be that we placed all of our survivors now?
That's correct.
Okay, so now it's time for us to resolve all of the tasks.
Yep.
So first up is scavenge. So we have to go into the story booklet for that?
We have to pick a direction first.
Ah,
Right?
that's right. Which direction do you want to pick?
The West.
Go west, young man.
Let's ask Chad.
Okay.
So we have north, which is downtown Zburbia. We have east, which is the strip mall of Zburbia. We have south, which is the Zburbia school complex. And then we've got west, which is the Zburbian neighborhood. So on each one of those locations, after we pick one, we're going to roll a d6, and that's going to give us a unique location to go about and scavenge. So which direction are we going?
Pick West, because that's where my objective is.
Oh. Whoops.
Thanks.
Whoopsie daisy. You know, you could vote too, Aaron. Oh, look at that. Someone voted West.
Yeah, Twist Game voted West.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
He's showing his support for you, Aaron.
not really what that means.
Unlike some people at this table.
Walter, you're allowed to do it too, just so you know.
Long power there. Alright.
With great power comes great responsibility, just saying.
Well,
And in the meantime, Josh, why don't you have them roll a d6, no?
Alright.
Because why not? Oh, look at that. Aaron's getting all the support now.
Yes.
It's yas. YASSSSS.
And we rolled a 2 on the die, so looks like we're going
West.
Oh, wait. We're tied up
out
now.
on East and West.
This is shenanigans. Who's
I
doing?
think PandaBot voted
Yes,
for 2.
yes. PandaBot just accidentally voted for 2 by rolling a 2 on the die. That's unique. I've never seen that before. So we're going to take West.
Yes, we'll take West because it was winning.
Okay, so we're going West, which is the Zburbian neighborhood, and we rolled a 2. So we're going to daycare.
Oh,
Yay!
we're gonna find some kids.
Think of the
Zombie
children!
kids.
Oh, won't you please think of the children? You head to the entrance of the subdivision where parents dropped off their small humans before heading out to the workforce and see a brightly colored and somewhat sparkly fortress. The daycare is a primary colored bastion of safety. There are definitely people in there. How do you want to handle introductions?
Kill them all.
So option 1, open the friendly negotiations with a sing-along. So that's a single survivor must pass a talk of 12. Or option 2, take it by force. A single survivor must pass melee 14. So how's everyone's talk and melee going into that? Who's got the highest?
I have 3 for both talks. My
No,
characters.
I've got a
Melee's
2.
a 2.
How
I
about
hear just like the wheels on the bus go round and round. Throwing it out there. Same.
I have 3 talk or 3 melee.
I
Okay,
think
so
talk.
it's going to be easier for us to hit the talk then, just because it's a
It's a
12
lower
instead of a
number.
14.
Right.
So why don't we let's have a sing along.
So how many dice do we roll?
You're going to roll 3 dice. It's going to be you pick 1 survivor.
Well, I'm assuming you roll.
you're actually going to roll 8 dice.
Oh, that's
Like
right,
that,
it's 2
so
for
it's just
each.
Like you were in a knife phase with a team of 4, but you can only use 3 of those dice because you've got a 3 in talk in your guys. Yeah.
Gotcha, that's
So I'm gonna
right.
have a giant roll 8 d6s.
I feel like Josh just likes to be difficult sometimes.
Chad's playing, so they're gonna roll.
I want to hear Josh sing "Row, row, row your boat."
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Yeah.
Keep going.
4, a 4.
Merrily, merrily.
Row, row. We're singing in turn. Josh.
A 4. There we go. We win. This.
There's 3 4s, which
Yes.
equals to 12.
With 12.
So we've won.
We won. I'm a little teapot, snort and shout.
Snort and shout. He's the little teapot. Snort and shout.
Here's my handle, here's my shout.
Love you, Josh. That needs to be a clip.
Story.
Okay, so we have succeeded. Oh goodness.
Matt, read the words. I know I can't
Yeah.
read, but you can.
Success.
+4 resource cards, +4 food, +1 was that
Weapon.
armory.
Armory.
Move up 2 on the Doom track.
Where's the people?
So then we get a special because that was an option 1 success. We chose option 1. We're going to get 1 survivor and an additional armory card.
Very cool. Okay, so the Doom track is going.
It'll be covered in glitter, but you know, you would put
Okay. What would you like first?
50 game with it.
Let's do it in order. So we're going to have 4 of the resource cards.
Okay. So we got some
Looks
more.
like you moved the Doom tracker down 2, but it actually goes up 2.
No. We didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
So we've got a whole
2.
bunch more ammo.
It's 2. It was at 9.
I thought it was at 8.
So we got.
Where's it now?
We've
Well,
got
you see, they told you that you moved it
That's
down
11.
2, and
Yeah.
it was at 7. So if you move back up 2, what's it at?
You need to resolve. I know why you moved it down. Gonna wait until you're on guard. You need to resolve that.
Gotcha.
Do those in order.
So we got 2 ammos.
we got some gasoline.
Yay!
Oh, for your flamethrower.
We
We
got
have to
booze.
use our vodka and rum.
And we got a
can-
backpack.
We can drink that. Ooh, a backpack. Increase your carrying limit by 4 cards. This card does not count towards your carry limit.
And it has Dora on it. No.
What? Because it came in the preschool. I think we need to get a Dora sticker and stick it on that card.
So-
Stick it.
A
So
sticker.
we've got some
How about
food
actual
here.
backpack? That whoever has
see.
it in the game has to wear it.
So then, Aaron, we're gonna need 4 food cards.
So we got some wild carrots.
Oh, that's lovely. Some wild carrots.
Can-
Irradiated
Feeds
wild
one
carrots.
survivor. That survivor gains
1
yeah,
radiation.
1 radiation. There's some spam.
Oh, it's some spam. It's good. We're getting
Yeah.
some good preserved food.
I
Like
like
nothing
how the
with negative
spam can
effects.
and the dog food can
light roast coffee.
look exactly alike.
So dark roast and light roast now.
Yeah. And
I have a coffee connoisseur, so it's good.
a bag of
Coffee's,
chips.
I just noticed coffee's really good. Feeds all survivors in your squad. It's pretty handy.
But you have to actually brew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then preserved bag of chips feeds a survivor. So then, Aaron, we're also going to need 2 armory cards.
So for starters, we have a crowbar.
Ooh. So a crowbar, that is an AP of 5, 1 damage. It's 1 range. And impromptu scrap may be discarded for 1
Nuts and bolts.
nuts and bolts at any time. Tool, this survivor has +1 mechanic. And it's a prerequisite of 2 melee. And then what's our next?
And we also
armory
got
card?
a painter's mask.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So a painter's mask, bioprotection. Your squad can freely walk through biohazard locations without taking damage.
Ooh.
Squad item, protects all survivors in your squad. Keep this card with your other carried items, but it does not count towards your carrying limit.
That's cool.
That is very good.
So Matt doesn't need that because he ignores 1 every turn anyway.
That is correct. So that might be good for a speedy character, maybe Aaron's squad.
To not have to avoid certain spaces, to be able to just trudge through
Yep.
it.
Exactly.
I could see some guy with the painter's mask and a flamethrower.
That's very zombie apocalypse right there.
And full sprint,
Yes.
So
going across, like watching them run across the field.
It's actually always how I picture Julie.
Fact.
all right. So what lovely person did we find in this bastion of primary colors?
Oh, we found Abigail.
Oh, hi Abigail. Abigail Sharp.
Abigail looks like
She
looks like she could be a preschool teacher.
Oh, she's got 2 firearm.
Yeah, she
2
definitely.
melee. She's the.
Yeah.
she's
She needs
gotta
to
be someone
fight off all the preschool kids.
So she has 7 health, 2 smarts, 7 speed,
Ooh.
else. She's fast.
2 defense, fateful. Once per night, you may reroll any number of unspent dice in your action pool. And then she's got 2 firearm, 2 melee, 1 mechanic, 0 first aid, 2 sneak, and 2 talk.
What's her?
She is a ninja.
What's her day sign?
Yeah.
Day sign.
And her day side is if she equips the hunting rifle, she gets 3 victory points. And then while guarding during the morning step, this survivor may pay 1 health to reduce the doom tracker by an additional 1. So her and Jennifer both have that same ability there, which is very nice. So who wants that one?
I do.
Matt already. Aaron kind of already took it.
I was next in
He
line.
was next in line.
Haha, you're last. All right, so what's up next? So we successfully completed our scavenge, so we're going to come back and we're going to craft some stuff now, right?
Where are the goods? The armory stuff. The crowbar has an AP of 5, range of 1. This is no better than what I have.
But you can, since you can freely share and pass weapons during the day phase, you can give that to one of the people who are crafting. It'll give them better mechanic skills.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not crafting.
I'm crafting.
Up to you.
I have a 2. That would make it a 3.
I also have a 2. So.
Oh.
Do you have a weapon you're getting rid of?
I could.
Get me a spike pad.
He's
You
lending it to
have-
you.
I have 2
This-
shovels. I'm a ranged
Yeah.
You
character.
have the slingshot, right?
I have a slingshot. Yes.
I have the one with 2 firearms now.
That would make more sense.
Do you want a nail board for the slingshot?
What's the range on that?
2.
Yes. That'll give me all my characters with 2 range, so I can just shit. I have everything from.
Look at how excited
From a
Joshua
distance.
is.
And then the painter's mask is going to go with the gas.
Aaron's having all the upgrades right now.
I don't know where to put that. Let me put that over there.
He's got too much stuff going on. He's just so excited.
We've got a backpack.
Backpack.
We don't need that right now, right?
You carry all your gas in it.
You could just carry a bunch of gas and alcohol in it.
Once nighttime comes around, your hand limit is 2 per survivor. Otherwise, you have to leave it behind. Whoever has a backpack can add to their limit.
So 2. That means 2 pieces of
Six
food,
items.
or okay, gotcha. Or does that
During
mean,
combat,
or is
you're
that
probably
weapons?
going to want to keep extra ammo.
Yeah,
if
so
at
you
all
want
possible.
ammo.
So you want to
and
give the backpack to Aaron?
Yeah. So
No,
he's
He
Well-
doesn't need ammo though.
He needs gasoline.
He needs gasoline, but he doesn't need ammo. I'm just saying, like,
It's still.
I know.
Right, but they're different.
They're different.
He's just making a clarification.
I don't get it.
Because this is ammo. I don't need ammo.
Right, no one's
The
using it.
gasoline is ammunition for your super soaker. That's the point.
And it's
So
still
you're getting
something
the
you need to
backpack.
carry. So you're going to be running around with your painter's mask at top speed with a backpack full of booze.
A Dora backpack full of booze.
Spraying fire upon everyone with the vengeance of 1,000 suns or something.
So that means I
like
can carry 10 things? Is that what this is telling me?
if you wear that, I guess you know where there are things. Though we can keep stuff in the house. We don't have to carry everything with us, right?
I want to carry everything. It's like when I play Skyrim. I want to have every single item.
You want
and
to
I
stop
will-
and eat 20 cheese wheels? To do yourself?
Yes. Yes, and Aaron does the same thing. He gets all the wooden plates and all the wooden spoons
Yes.
just in case.
You never know when you might need
To
it.
redecorate.
Okay, so it's time for us to craft some stuff, correct?
Alright, so how do we craft?
So we're done resolving scavenge.
I believe
It's
so.
always damaged.
Alright.
So now you take the crafting cards, the deck of blueprints.
Aaron. So we need to build the workbench first and foremost, correct?
Yes.
That would be smart.
So,
I'm gonna need the workbench.
okay.
So while he's digging that out,
The workbench.
I hate you.
So the workbench here.
So flip it over to the other side because you haven't made it yet.
There we
He
go.
can see you even though you can't see him. How creepy is that?
So to build the workbench, we need 1 wood, 2 nuts and bolts, 2 spare parts, and 8 AP.
So we need 1 wood, 1 nuts and bolts, you said?
2 nuts and bolts.
2 nuts and bolts.
And 2 computer parts.
But doesn't one of you have the ability to build something with one less requirement?
That is me. I require 1 less nuts and bolts or wood down to a minimum of 1. So we only need 1 nuts and bolts.
Cool, and then we'll only use 1 computer part also.
Why is that?
Because
Because
Aaron,
I have an ability that lets me do that.
Look at that. We're so efficient.
Yes.
It's like when you build something from IKEA and you have stuff left over.
This is going to be the best workbench ever. It's going to be so sturdy.
So this one is actually 2, is what this is telling me, right?
Correct.
So we're going to use this one that's 1 now.
Yes.
There you go.
So we have 1 wood, 1 less nuts and bolts, so just 1 nuts and bolts and 1 computer part.
And we're
Okay.
going to roll 6 dice.
Yes.
And you can assign as many as one survivor has the highest mechanics skill.
So that's not me. I only have 1 mechanic. I'm just here to make
Aaron
things more
has
efficient.
3 now because he has that new weapon.
So I need to get 6 out of 6 dice and pick the top 3? Is that what it's saying?
To get at least 8.
To get at least 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So odds are in your favor.
The remaining survivors, green 1 and red 2, can use the leftover dice to craft other things.
Okay.
But we can't craft any of that until after we build the workbench.
You can craft stuff from there's a common crafting card, general,
That top one.
Basic?
yeah, basic crafting, there you go.
Okay, so from that we have sandbags, which is just 2 AP, no additional cost. Scrap trap, junk wall, and Molotov cocktail. Super duper.
And also when you build the workbench, you'll get some new options on the back of that.
So I have an ability with one of my characters where if we place 4 sandbags on the board during the morning step, I get 3 victory points. And I'm going to get a free sandbag as well by not going scavenging with that player. So if we build 3 sandbags, I don't think we can though.
I get if the starter creates crafts of fortification during the morning step, they gain an additional point. And I get 2 points for building the lookout tower.
what does that have anything to do with what we're talking about?
I have no idea.
Saying, if we build fortifications, which are sandbags, I get a point.
Okay.
Okay. Do we get all our dice?
We got 3.
We got 3. What were the 3 that came up?
2, 4, and 4.
2, 4, and 4. That's 10.
Perfect.
More than 8.
What are they? So we use the 2 4s.
Victory.
Okay.
So then,
You're still getting the 3 more.
these go.
We're still waiting on 3 dice?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we might have
I
a
got
more
a 6
efficient combination there.
and 2 more.
What
So-
would you do with the other ones?
So now we can also build these because these are on
Another 4.
the back side of the workbench. So we can discard 1 armory card and gain 2 nuts and bolts.
There you go.
or we can upgrade. Attach the scrap spent to any armory card that has a basic attack cost. Reduce the attack cost of that weapon by 1 AP. So you could make a weapon easier to hit with. That's pretty handy. Then we have the latched gate. Place a gate token anywhere inside the house. Zombies that walk into the gate will attack it until it is destroyed. If the zombie's attack roll is 8 or higher, destroy the gate. So it's essentially like the doors we had on the other ones in the bedrooms. And then we have a bomb. We can make a bomb. And that is, take a bomb token on your turn during the night phase. You may place the token on a space adjacent to your squad. And if a zombie or squad moves onto the bomb, all zombies and squads within 1 range of the bomb take 2 damage. So that's a nice little landmine there.
We also get that 1 junk wall that we didn't break down, right? From last night?
Yes, and the leader, whoever's orange one there, can place that wall anywhere they would like.
Okay.
The wall that was in front of the door?
So we got a free
This
wall.
This junk wall.
Yeah,
Cool.
the junk gate.
Oh.
Alright, so we have 16 points, AP points basically. Over, I can use 2 dice for one of mine, and you can use 1 dice for one of yours.
I can use 3. I don't have to use 3, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you only use 2.
Right, because if I take 2 of the 4s, then
Yes.
we only needed 8. Now these ones go what at the bottom of the resource deck? The ones we used.
Yes, and basically there should be a resource discard pile.
Let's go. So it goes to a discard pile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so one of the things that would be really nice for us to craft would be a scrap trap, which is essentially a sandbag that deals damage to a zombie the first time they run over it.
Do we have parts for it? We have no parts.
Oh, we have no nuts and bolts?
No nuts and bolts.
We have a couple
We have-
computer parts. That's
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe we won't make that.
So
but
what
we
kind
can make sandbags.
We can make sandbags, and we can salvage, which is discarding an armory card and gaining 2 nuts and bolts.
But I don't think we have any extra
of
weapons.
extra armor cards.
Yeah.
I can get the
So,
weapons.
all the sandbags?
We can only make 2, because there's only 2 more characters, correct? Or
Characters can make multiple sandbags if they have enough mechanic skill to spend multiple dice.
Oh,
So if they spend that much AP.
Aaron
Just
could also-
sandbags cost, I think it's 3 AP.
So
2?
Aaron
Two?
still had 2 left. He could have made a sandbag
Right.
with that 2 from the first roll. for example.
right.
so
Okay.
we can just make all the sandbags.
So 3 sandbags and a junk wall is what we have so far, then.
And I'm going to get a free sandbag from Bella, FYI.
So all the sandbags. We just...
Sandbaggers on.
It's a good thing we're Floridians and we know how to prepare.
And we all know what bags of sand feel like. The Steve Carell movie taught us that. No?
I'm with you, Matt, but no one else makes you fun now. So.
Poor Maddie.
I tried.
Alright.
Okay, so is that all we're going to be doing then, is building a bunch of sandbags?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, perfect. So that is the end of the craft phase.
I'm not orange.
I'm orange. So now we're moving into the guard phase. So the guard phase, I am on guard and you are on guard. So what do you have with your guard? Because I know you have a special ability for that.
So when the survivor goes on guard duty, draw 1 additional resource card. Or
Oh,
draw
resource-
a resource card. Awesome.
What'd you
We
get?
got computer parts.
Double computer parts.
Double computer parts. We found a television.
Pause for the cause here. Since we have 4 sandbags that we're going to be placing, I'm going to get 3 more reward points because of this character.
So you get to go 1,
5.
2, 3 to 5.
And
So-
I get 1 point because I made a sandbag as fortification.
So then we're going to reduce the Doom Tracker by 2.
Reduce.
Indeedly doodly. Because of the guard. And now we're going to rest. And I have 1 character on rest. Because they're resting, it's going to increase the Doom Tracker by 1.
Good job, Matt.
You know, I try. So, unfortunately, that puts us at the next star location there. Oh.
Can't you guys reduce it? I thought one of you guys had the ability to reduce it on guard.
No, I was told not to go on guard duty. Because Anne wanted to go.
Now you guys have to face a mutate. But first is the afternoon step, so everyone has to get fed.
Yes. Where's our food?
Food?
All in front of me.
If you don't eat, the character takes 2 direct damage.
We
Ugh.
cannot use the coffee because we can't cook it. We need to feed how many survivors?
We have 4, 6, 10. Yeah, we have 3.
11.
We have 11.
3,
Yeah.
6, 9, plus 2.
Okay,
Maddie
well,
can starve. She only loses 1 health if she doesn't get fed.
Starve the child.
You can starve the child who's seen too much.
You're an evil person.
we can feed.
She's now sitting in a corner with her red wing.
She's being very sneaky and maybe eating some bugs around the house.
We
Not quite satisfying.
can feed 5 survivors fine.
Okay.
We can feed 1 survivor and it's gonna get radiation. And the rest of y'all are gonna have to starve.
Don't forget about your frying pan.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I have a frying pan. So once a day you can feed 2 survivors with 1 food.
Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6,
Yep.
7, and then we're going to have to take 4 additional starvation damage across, or 4 additional people are going to suffer starvation.
Yep.
Wow, that sucks.
The price of having people.
They're going to have to go hungry. So we're starving the child.
That's 1.
So who else is going to starve? I don't want to starve.
Not mine.
I can immediately starve. She has 8 health, but her ability kind of becomes really dangerous.
I think the new person can starve.
Yeah,
Okay.
my Jennifer's got 9 health, so I have no problem with
2.
reducing that by 1.
3.
2, that's right.
2.
Yeah, it's 2 health. Go hungry. Big hungry.
So it's 3 people. How many people total do we need to starve?
4.
So we need 1 more person. I used my frying pan to feed both of my people. Y'all got new people and lots of cool gear. You're not going to starve me. Pick again.
Eric, one of your characters? Or did you starve one of your characters or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I starved Mila. I starved 2 of mine. So it's 4.
1, 2,
And
3,
I thought
and
Matt was
4.
starving one.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
4. So we're
Yeah, I
good.
did 2.
I didn't know you did 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we have. And who's getting the rad?
I will take the red.
Okay.
Since he won't pick any more up, it's actually kind of good for him to take
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's true. Good point.
So he can use it for.
No. He ignores biohazard, not radiation.
Oh, sorry.
Which biohazard is bad for everyone.
And that gets discarded.
All right, so that's the end of the afternoon phase.
Yep.
Yeah, so now you guys are going to pass that first player token. The way you do that is actually the player who's in last place on the chart there, so that's green and blue are tied. So if it's tied, then it's the person with the least survivors, so in this case I assume Anne still has least survivors, right? So Anne, you're going to pick any skill that you're going to challenge with. So whatever you got the highest skill in.
Melee.
Across your gap. So you're
Melee.
going to do the exact same thing you did for the contest talk, but now you're doing a contest melee.
Okay.
And what's this going to be for?
This is for it's the first player token, which is then going to be the person who kind of makes all the choices in the next day phase and stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay, so my melee is 4. I rolled 4 dice.
So you're going to add all those together.
So that is 11. And what
Eric
do I
gets
have to beat?
roll. So it gets Aaron, right? Since they're tied.
So I get to roll 6,
Yep.
but I only get to take 3 because that's what I have is melee.
Are we all rolling for this, or just them because they're tied in last place?
Yeah, you're all rolling for this to see who the next first player is. But for the sake of time, if we're wrapping up soon, maybe we should just move on to the next part. Or how much time do we have?
Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up really shortly here.
I have 14.
So what's the next part there, Walter?
The next part would be you starting the next night phase, which probably sounds like another play session for you guys.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see what mutate you're going to fight when that does happen.
So how do we determine what mutate it's going to be?
You've got 5 mutate cards, which you're going to shuffle and pick one face down.
We are going to be fighting
Anne.
the Whaler.
Nice. It could be a lot worse.
At the end of each of the Whaler's turns, all survivors lose 1 life. Then spawn 1 weak zombie at each of the spawn location tokens. If there are no more weak zombies available, the whaler spawns fresh zombies instead.
That's mean.
horribly.
How much health does it have?
So, because there's 4 of you, it's gonna have 13 hit points.
Yeah, there's some that are higher.
So Aaron's just gonna take the flamethrower and burn the shit out of it.
Please.
That's the plan, for sure.
He just uses all the gas
So-
and does all the damage.
On the following night phase, which will be, I see next play session, you guys are gonna fight the whaler and then 9 fresh zombies.
That sounds rough.
I'm excited.
I'm
And you guys are pretty juiced up now, I think you got it.
I don't have a
I'm
slingshot.
actually not worried for you. I'm kind of a little sad. You reached, like, I'm not gonna see anybody die. That kind of bums me out.
Yet.
But maybe next time. Probably next time.
Probably you first.
I
That's
always
that's
say
messed
that our
up.
tagline for our company should be Freebird Games. We are trying to kill you.
I like that one.
It's very friendly. Yeah.
So I got radiation during the day phase. Do I need are there cards that go with?
Didn't you turn that in? Oh, you've an additional.
I
one.
got.
You just got it now.
From
I just
eating
got
carrots.
it now from eating carrots.
Oh.
So
So you get the little radiation token, it goes on one of your survivors, and that survivor takes a direct point of damage.
but we don't do anything with that right now.
You won't do anything with it right now, just after taking the damage, and then the next time you get skills. Oh, and Matt, you reached a perk. So at the end of every phase, if anyone reaches a new milestone, you flip out all the cards, and Matt's gonna take one of those cards. Then you're dead.
So it's 1 per player plus 1, right?
That's correct.
1, 2,
Yay! Thank
3,
you.
4, and 5.
I'd like to thank all the little people I stepped on to get here.
So you've got
Sounds about right.
EMT training, prerequisite of 3 first aid.
Nope.
Choose a survivor within
Go.
range.
So,
We read off 5 of these cards. Already.
Yes.
This is my rifle. This is my firearm. Plus 1 firearms. Bolt actions speak louder
you
than
can
words.
choose to wipe the whole thing and drop 5 minutes if you want.
Okay.
Lesson 1: use the pointy end. Gain 1 melee. Training: when resting and during the morning step, this survivor gains an additional 1 life and does not increase the doom track.
Ooh, that's really good. I'm gonna take that one, and I'm gonna put that on No, I'm gonna put that on Bella, because Bella's got the ability where as long as she doesn't scavenge, I get a free sandbag. So if I can just have her go and rest and not take up anything and not worry about her increasing the doom tracker, that's fantastic.
In her sleep, she's just shoving sand into a bag, snapping.
Mr. Sandman, bring
Bring
me
me
a
a
dream.
dream.
Do. We gotta work on our barbershop
Make it
cards.
the
If
best
you guys are saving
that I've
your name,
ever seen.
in the back of the story booklet, there's a campaign record sheet where you would record where all your survivors are,
Yes.
what day you're on, what chapter you're in, etc.
nope.
That's all Josh's job.
Yep.
Right,
That's
Josh?
like Josh's job.
Now, is this sheet online that I can print out? So I don't have to write
It
it
is,
down?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will do that tonight and fill that out. So when we play this again in 2 weeks,
We don't forget what's happening.
we don't forget what's happening.
All right, so is there anything else that we need to do before the end of this session this evening?
That's it.
Fantastic. So, thank you all for joining us. This was our premiere of our campaign of Zpocalypse 2. Super excited about that. Twitch plays Zpocalypse 2. So please join us in 2 weeks where we're going to continue onward, go into the first main story. We did the prologue this evening. So super excited about that. And big shout out to Julie and Walter for joining us.
Thank you
so
guys.
much.
Next time I won't be a disembodied head.
That'll be my turn.
We gotta tag team it. Now we'll figure that out for next time so we can have both your pretty faces here.
That's what people need.
All right, so thank you guys for joining us. We're going to say goodbye to Julie and Walt now before we do our whole spiel of the follow us junk, right?
Sure. Can I say about it?
Yeah, so good night, Julie. Good night, Walter.
Good night, guys.
That's right.
I can see their chat window. Now Julie's part of the table.
Julie is the table.
Yeah. All right, so thank you everyone for joining us this evening. This was our premiere of Twitch Plays Zpocalypse 2. 2 weeks, we're going to be doing this again. Next Thursday, we've got a special stream coming up for you guys. We're still hammering out the details for that.
We're going to be at Dice Tower Con.
Oh, that's right.
We'll be streaming at Dice Tower Con, like, all from probably Wednesday night till Sunday sometime? I don't know.
All the streaming.
All the streaming. So that's good. That's what next week is. So
Fantastic.
we should have a Monday stream.
But is there a tomorrow stream?
Yes, there's a stream. She's on the spot.
Hi, it's your stream.
Tomorrow, I hope you all will join us for the Panda Show, and that is our show. That is Nicole and my show where we talk about things that are kind of ancillary to board gaming. It's kind of a nerdy variety show. We do have a bit of an idea of what we're going to do tomorrow. I think that we're going to do a watch with us, and I'm kind of liking the idea of watching Night of the Living Dead, especially after playing Zpocalypse 2. So I think Nicole and I will probably end up watching the 1960s original version of Night of the Living Dead.
I have it on DVD.
Do you really?
Might even have it on Blu-ray. I don't know.
The movie
How?
that started it all.
It's a classic, and everyone needs to have seen it at least once. It's going to be awful and wonderful, and we will be talking, and it's Nicole and I, so we'll probably be drinking.
It's not awful. It's just wonderful. It's done very well.
Come join us and hang out with us. And there's Panda in chat.
Alcohol? Alcohol! Alcohol!
Yay!
All right, and then on Monday we are finalizing the details of a spotlight stream. Possibly, we gotta.
As long as it gets here in time.
We're having some shipping, issues here and there, but we'll get that sorted out.
That's gonna be
Bang Wed Murder?
Bang Wed Murder.
Bang Wed Murder, according to
Bingo
Josh.
Wed Murder.
Good.
Bang Wed Murder. So then on Tuesday we've got the 4th of July. Yay, America!
Yeah, America.
America!
America.
They can't watch that on stream.
Yeah, why not?
That is not open copyright.
We're gonna actually reenact it, but in live action. We're gonna take a marionette puppet movie and remaking it.
Who owns the rights to that movie?
The South Park guys, I'm assuming.
Is it? I don't know what the studio is.
That's Matt and Trevor.
But like, if they're like, for the 4th of July, this is copyright free. You guys can do whatever you want.
I don't think that's
Just
how this
because-
works.
Because America.
I'm so lonely.
Rory.
We're gonna do a live action roundtable reading of it, where we're gonna all.
We're gonna read the script.
Actually,
I
a
would
lot
do
of fun.
that.
And people do that. We could totally do
Hans
a script.
Bricks.
Actually, what's the legality of that?
Okay, this is probably not the time to
I know,
hammer
yeah,
this.
I'm curious about this now. But anyways, so yeah, spitballing here. On Tuesday, 4th of July, we're gonna be off this evening. Everyone go have some fun. Even if you're not in America.
Shoot
Pretend
some
like you
fireworks.
are. Shoot some
Don't shoot your
fireworks at
face
your
off.
neighbors. Drink a lot. Have a
have some
barbecue.
burgers and beer.
Yeah. Wear red, white, and blue.
What are we doing for 4th of July?
I'm gonna sleep. I don't know.
I have a birthday party, and then if you will come to fireworks in Delray.
It's just so far away.
You'll come join us.
And so yeah, then next week we've got Dice Tower Con going on. Josh, the Panda, they're gonna be there starting Wednesday night.
Yeah, we'll drive up Wednesday
Oh.
morning-ish.
You will shortly be joined by Jeff.
Jeff, I don't know if Jeff's coming in Wednesday or Thursday, but Jeff will be joining us, and then Matt and Aaron will be joining us sometime Friday.
Mm-hmm. Sometime after I get off of work. It's probably gonna be a ghost town at work, so I might be able to leave at a reasonable time.
Like,
No, I'm not gonna be able to leave at noon.
do it.
Then you would need Anne to be able to leave at noon, too. So it probably wouldn't work out.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, and well, let's see. Let's start off with the follow us. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us in our Discord channel where the party never stops. In regards to the follow us, we really appreciate all the follows that we get. We're really close to hitting 3,000 followers.
Yes, I know. Roll mirror. I am super excited. We were less than 30 this morning. Josh, how many?
I think we got almost double digits tonight, so we might be like 20 away. And then we just got another follow right there.
Thank you for the follow. I am fest. Is very appropriate timing.
13 away now,
No,
Panda says?
17 here, unless my thing's outdated.
It might be. So we're really close, and we're going to have a giveaway when we hit 3,000 followers. 3,000 subscribers would be really nice. But that segues me into, if you really like what you see, please subscribe to us as well. Every dollar that we get from subscriptions, bits, tips, all goes directly into funding the stream, getting new and exciting content for you guys to play on here, and other giveaways as well. So if you have Amazon Prime, please remember that you get one free sub every month. We'd be honored if you used it on us. Super duper fun. Other things that are going on. We have a Kickstarter live right now. We're in the final 2 weeks of that, and that is for the Table Breaker.
Yes.
So Anne has got a little bit of a house modification we did to a Table Breaker. We put it on a little stick. It's become Rollmere, the staff of the Rolling Gods. Don't actually break the table, but it's a solid machined aluminum D20.
Hannah said I could break the table.
Aw, thanks,
Thank
Corn
you.
Avatan. But it is a solid machined D20 out of aluminum, color anodized, laser etched, super duper high quality stuff. I'm really proud of the way it came out, and it's just a fantastic conversation piece more than anything else. Currently live on Kickstarter. That's the full size Table Breaker right here. Aaron's got the mini, which is not Junior. Table Breaker Junior.
Table Breaker Junior.
I like that name too. I love you for not really breaking my table. Now you actually break it. So again, even if you just go and share that, we'd really appreciate it. Back it for $1. If we hit our next challenge goal, everyone that's backed, even for $1, is going to get a free gift if we meet that, and that's going to be show us your shelfie. So take a picture of where you're going to be putting your Table Breaker when you get it. Get creative with it.
Or if you can't afford one, where you would want to put it.
Get creative, but also safe for work. I mean, some people
The photos. Yes, please. We do want to see a lot of really great photos. We had Mirabad post one where his giant dragon would be guarding the Table Breaker amongst his hoard of gold and treasures, and that was really cool, and I'd love to see some more selfies.
And then finally, if you guys...
back to the Kickstarter, we are very close to reaching our next stretch goal.
And what is our next stretch goal?
Well, our first stretch goal, we have 3 additional color options that we'd really like to release to everybody. And the first one we did reach, and we are releasing purple as a color choice for the Table Breaker. We have 2 more colors, green and silver. Silver is just silver. Raw. It's raw. And those 2 colors...
It's raw like the emotions on the stream. So those 2 colors are going to be open for a vote. So when we pass that stretch goal, we're going to put a poll up for everyone that is interested, is backed, and they're going to be able to vote on what the next release color will be.
So if you have been holding off on pledging because you were not sure whether green or silver was going to be released because that was your favorite color,
go back now!
Make sure that you go back. If you have friends who are interested in the campaign, they would just want to join in on the fun, tell them to back for $1, because when that challenge for the Show Us Your Shelfie contest completes, your Pledge Manager access level friends are also going to get a cool prize.
Every time you say show us your shelfie, I'm going to think like they're just going to show us like a shelf of alcohol.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that too. This is where I'm going to put my Table Breaker, on my bar.
It's probably where I'm going to put mine. So then, for all of you that enjoyed our stream and want to see some more awesome streamers, we have the Tabletop Gaming Network. It's an umbrella of fantastic streamers.
Do you want to know how you connect those 2?
Connect the dots?
Our fellow streamers over at Saving Throw Show last night.
Oh, that's right. They showed off
the Table Breaker. That's how you segue.
The tabla.
The tabla. They also were able to show off some of our XLP and IXLP dice, which were our 2 previous Kickstarters, which successfully funded. Those 2 Kickstarters, the dice, are available for pre-order. If you go to xlp.pgsgames.com, you can put in your pre-order for your XLP or IXLP dice, along with metal dice boxes in 2 sizes of 2 dice and 6 dice. So I know we don't talk, we're very focused on the Table Breaker campaign right now, but I just want to make sure that you all know, yes, the dice are still available for pre-order. You can go to that website to pre-order it. It goes through Backer Kit. By all means. We're very thankful to Dom and the rest of the team over at Saving Throw Show for showing off the Table Breaker and the dice last night on their show.
Big shout out to them. They do some fantastic work, especially in the community. I know they just had a really awesome.
They raised like almost $8,000 for Alzheimer's or something like that.
Wow!
Their team is really great people.
They do a lot for charity. Big
Yes.
props to them. They do some fantastic
Yep,
stuff.
yep.
So just like to.
We're very grateful to be associated with them in the Tabletop Gaming Network. And we also have some other really great streamers as a part of that. Our buddies on the West Coast, Late Night Tabletop, Spencer and Weston, and all the guys over there. Our friends up north at Crit Camp.
We found Automate Gaming. They're up north too. They're in Massachusetts. No,
Massachusetts.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yes.
We have Henley, who is...
In Europe. I want to
In
say the UK,
Europe.
but I might be wrong.
Exploding Dice.
Our
is
friend
also in New
across
York.
the pond.
So
let's
we have streamers all over the country. So what that means is if you are following the Tabletop Gaming Network, you will have entertainment all day long because somebody is typically usually on.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo!
All right. So am I missing anything else?
Nope. I don't think so.
Wait, we did this last time.
I know. And as soon as I start the exit, Josh is going to interrupt me with something. So I'm just going to wait for him to
Is
say.
it Prime?
I said that.
You said.
Yep.
So
Sure
We got
did.
Prime, we got follows us, we got subscribers, cash giveaway, tip giveaway.
I went into all the money that we get from tips and bits and everything.
Because
we're
we're less than
currently-
$50 away from our next.
We are $40.57 away from our next giveaway.
I know how much you love uneven cents.
Oh, there's the store.
Yes.
There we go.
Revlo has died. However,
And killed it.
I killed it.
Apparently, I use the same command as Steam Elements already has, so I need to change that.
Strelements.
Strelements.
And you keep saying Steam
We are
Elements?
now using Stream Elements. So, guys, if you had seen cool stuff on the Revlo store, it's been transferred over. God, I hope he did them all. To Stream Elements. So you can use the points that you have gained through Stream Elements to purchase cool stuff. We have art cards, posters.
Posters are not up yet, but just the art cards right now.
Josh
But
broke
yes, We'll have those back up.
All right. So thank you all for joining us this evening. This was our premiere presentation of the Twitch Plays Zpocalypse 2 campaign. And we hope to see you for all of our future streams upcoming. And thank you for joining us. This is Twist Gaming signing off after another fantastic stream. I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Josh.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.